a shadow realm. No, no. I just have nothing to say. No, no. I just have nothing to
Hey chat, how's everyone doing? Got a very special stream planned tonight. Very excited. If you know, you know. I won't give too much away. I mean, it's in the title, so you know. We're just gonna banter for a bit before we bring Xalem in, and we're gonna play some Halo 3. I'm gonna ask him some questions. We're gonna get to know him a bit better. What do you mean? What if they can't see? I'm gonna link his YouTube channel, and I'm gonna is that not how you mod? How do I mod? I forget how to mod. Manage moderator settings. Man, I lost my chat. Okay, cool. All right, so since you are on Arcane, since you're on PC, I'm going to rely on you to just every now and again link Xalem's YouTube. If anyone asks. So here it is. So you can just copy that. I don't know how to do an auto thing. If you guys are able to figure that out, go right ahead. I just know I can't. All this prep. A lot of prep. Is the stream lagging for anyone? What? Okay, so it's just Tia. Just want to make sure. So he's gonna be here at about 9:30 my time. I don't know what time that is for anyone else in chat. I don't know who's in chat right now. But yeah, how's everyone's day going so far? Mine's been hectic all over the place. I rearranged my entire kitchen for some ungodly reason. Yeah, pretty much. So after I do my intro for him, and he's in here, then post to YouTube again. Also, go give him a subscription. By the way, check out his stuff. If you like old like Space Hamster, PBG, Scott the Walls, stuff like that, it's really good stuff. Or like older Pro Jared. Dude's funny as shit. I discovered him on TikTok of all places, and he kept popping up on my thing like 4 or 5 times, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go check out this guy. He's got that energy I like, and I did, and I started watching his stuff, really enjoyed it, and then I shoot him a DM on Twitter, and I asked him if he if he wouldn't mind being interviewed on my stream. And he's like, "Oh, absolutely! It's been about a month in the making. We're finally here. It's a big night." Good Wednesday night. I'm hoping we get a pretty good turnout. That'd be nice. Enjoy some chill beats. We already got 5 people in here. How's everyone doing? Any of Xalem's crew in here yet? Where's the boys? Really? They're gonna skip out on my big stream. I can't believe them. Oh, what happened? Oh, of course. Alright, I'll be right back.
When I was a student, I'd write long essays that I'd work on for days. But now, I'm writing short emails and messages all day, every day. Grammarly has been a lifesaver. Here's an example of an email I wrote at work. With just a few clicks, Grammarly helps me reword my sentences so that they're crisper. Split that run-on sentence into two. I can stay efficient while sounding clear every time. This is so much cleaner. And of course, it helps me correct any embarrassing typos, which happens sometimes when I'm trying to type quickly. Writing is a big part of my role, and Grammarly helps me feel confident I'm doing it well. If you don't have it, you're missing out. It's free. Go download it right now.
Yeah, my music freaked out for a minute. Is Dis awake? There we are. I don't know. I just put on like chill Zelda beats. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it was Song of Storms. I think it's just, it feels like it's playing the same song like over and over. All right, about 10 minutes. Our guest will be joining us. Hey, it's good. It's a good mix. I enjoy it. Are you guys enjoying this better than the the FNAF daycare theme for 10 hours? You know, it might be Game Chops. It does sound like Game Chops. Like, actually, I'm gonna end this so that way I can. I wanna I wanna play one of my favorite Game Chops actually. While we wait, let's chop it up. Let's see. This one will always be my favorite. All right, good. Good to see you here. Oh, no, it's all right. It's just good to know you're here. Want to drag as many people in here as possible. Let me give my guests a 5-minute warning. Oh, I should play Shovel Knight on stream. I never thought about that. It's definitely one of my favorite games. I've actually never beaten any of the DLC either. Only the main game. Definitely time to beat them all on stream. You guys can watch me be awful at Shovel Knight. All right, so I think we'll pull them in here. We will be doing Borderlands 3, hopefully soon. Once he's in here, I can change my Oh yeah, no, absolutely. What is up, Banshee? Glad you can make it. We got a special guest today. It's not my daughter. He should be joining us any minute now. Oh wait, no, I can just invite him. There we go. Oh, I can't invite him. Why can't I invite him? Oh, what, Borderlands or Xalem? Soon. Maybe Saturday. He's not responding to my messages now. I'm getting nervous. Oh yeah. Yeah, Bug Snacks is Saturday. That was a promise. Okay. All right, Xalem is getting ready. Yeah. I have not beaten Bug Snacks, so it'll be a bit of an adventure for me as well. I played a little bit of it, not all of it. I gotta. Bunger. You gotta love Bunger. He really is. What's that new DLC called? Like the Isle of Snacks or whatever. It looks pretty tight. I gotta say. Bug Snacks is like everything, man. It's all about the snacks. Yeah, Isle of Big Snacks. Big Bunger. Big Bunger. Some hype for the Big Bunger. No Bickles. Here he is.
Howdy do. It is me.
It's funny internet man.
Funny internet man, this guy with the hair and the Nike shirt and PlayStation controller. What's going on?
Oh man, it is
And
finally
the
happening.
camera that's falling.
Yeah, let's get to my live. There we go. All right. So first, I wrote a little intro. You know, I feel like it's more than fair.
I gotcha. Yeah, go ahead and do what you want to do.
So my guest today is an up-and-coming gaming and video essay YouTuber, clocking in around 1.5K subscribers. He's a former Games and More employee, an avid sex haver. He loves Sonic and his favorite color is whatever color palette Persona is using at the time. He loves Sonics, hates virgins, and I'm happy to introduce my guest, Xalem.
That
Welcome,
is me.
welcome
And
to
you
the
said my
stream.
name right. You
Yeah.
said my name right too. So yep, that is me.
I did. I got nervous to do the funny thing.
Xalem YouTube man. Can you hear
Xalem,
me okay?
YouTube funny. I hear you perfectly fine.
Okay, good. Because I just got done recording some lines for a new video, so I wanted to make sure that I wasn't in those still settings. So you should be good on everything.
Nice. All right. Let's see. I gotta. Okay. All right. There we go. I had to make sure everything was all set on my end. Um, I just realized we probably should have did a little bit of something beforehand of trying to figure out how we're gonna like the Halo thing is gonna work.
Yeah, we should have got together and been like, "Yo, what can we do about playing Halo?" Because I've got everything together and up. But I think I just need to add you on Steam and we can get everything together or something like that.
See, the thing is, I'm using Game Pass.
Yep. And as long as we can get each other's codes and everything, then we should be able to play together.
Okay, so wow, unprofessional.
I know.
but
I know. We got Lance Caster, the newscaster, walking in the background.
oh, that Lancaster.
This is Lance Caster, the newscaster.
Oh, I gotta say
The
he's my favorite extra.
he he is my favorite extra too.
I love him.
Don't tell the rest of the cast, including Xalem.
Don't worry. I'll make sure not to tell Zexel.
That's perfectly fine. Let's see what I can do here.
All right, so we'll go to what is it? All right, so I will type in the private message real quick what my gamer tag is. It is pretty easy because it's the same gamer tag I use for absolutely everything.
Okay. Getting it real quick. Do you mind if I leak this to stream?
Oh, not at all.
Okay, I gotcha.
I'm gonna apologize, chat, real quick if I do not see any. Oh, never mind. I have a thing now where I can see who is if we get new followers or not. All right. I wish I had a third screen right now. I got my questions up. I got chat up. I got you up.
Once I get in game, I can't back out of this other screen, and that's because I'm using a game controller. So if I touch anything on the actual screen itself, it's gonna start. It's not gonna register it.
Ah.
Let me see if were you able to get in contact with me because I sent you a find player on here.
Oh, let me see. Um,
Invite player. You should see it on your end.
trying to find it.
Keep in mind, I just downloaded this today, and this is
Yeah.
the first time I've played a multi. Well, that's a lie. The last time I played a multiplayer game was Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. So the last time before that has been like, I guess like 2 years ago when I was playing Smash with somebody.
Oh my god.
Yep.
What is here? Send me on. Oh, find player.
Mhm.
Is yours just your name?
I think it is something weird. So it should have linked my profile, but give me just a second.
Thanks, Banshee. Yeah, I'm very excited. This is about a like I don't know. I want to say like a month in the making.
Try using that right there because I did the account linking and it's being a little funky. But
Okay. Okay. All right. I found you. Invite
okay,
player.
Flash Joe invited you.
Oh,
That's you.
excellent. Nice.
So yep.
So hopefully that all works.
Yep. There we go. I see that
Awesome.
you have things set up and I do not because I literally downloaded this today and I only downloaded 1, 2, 3, and 3 multiplayer. So let's get it.
I literally only downloaded 3.
Okay, I got you. You can go ahead and start whenever, because it's on you. I haven't played Halo 3 in like 6 or something years. I don't
Oh
know.
man, I haven't played it in a while as well. Um, I'm only gonna activate like one skull, and that is gotta be Grunt's birthday party.
Grunt birthday party. Okay,
Yeah,
cool. Yeah,
it's
as long as
always
we're on the
the
same
skull.
page.
Yeah, absolutely. I saw they added a bunch. Like there's one where like you can fly for some reason.
hmm
I'm like, where did all these skulls come from? So we are not going to be paying much attention to the story. Obviously, this show is not about Halo. Yeah, Bunger! Guys, Bunger hype. We're just talking about
Bugger hype.
Bug Snacks.
I love Bug Snacks. I
I
love Bug Snacks. I can't wait for my physical Switch edition to come in the mail.
oh my god. So once I press start, I'll drop a couple questions at you.
That's perfectly fine.
Yep.
Hopefully my microphone won't keep going down. I don't have a webcam. I'm using my phone right now.
I'm using
Mainly
a
because I don't.
laptop.
Yep, I don't want to set up the webcam, so I'm comfortable with that.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm no professional.
Oh,
I
that's okay.
I don't even have proper lighting. I have a lamp that's just doing it. Not a proper backdrop.
I've got lighting.
My chair is all torn up, so I just threw a sweatshirt over it.
That's fine. Is that you Hakusha on the back?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. Me and my wife bought matching sweatshirts.
Mm-hmm.
So all right. So are you ready for the super original question?
I am. I see games beginning right now, so let's go ahead and go.
So, what inspired you?
Um, Everything inspires me.
Is there like a certain like a game that you were like I need to talk about this to people, or was there like a YouTuber that you watched where you were like I want to do that?
there wasn't really a game or a YouTuber per se,
Yeah,
and we can go ahead and skip all this stuff too.
yeah.
Obviously, I'm referring to the questions, but there wasn't really a person or like a YouTuber or anything of that end. I'm turning down my volume in my game. I can't hear anything that I'm saying right now.
Yeah, my stream is just going to be hearing us basically. I have the game very low.
Yeah, but like I constantly joke about in some of my videos, call myself a college dropout because I didn't want to spend the money. I wanted to go to school to be a teacher, and so I'm like I'm not about to try to live bare bones and all that stuff just to barely make any money. So I decided, hey, I'm gonna do music, and then the music scene was just a lost cause. And so then I'm like, I've got to do something. I need to do something that I love, that I can put my passion towards, and that I will enjoy. And so I started making music covers. And I
Oh,
hid all of those videos.
oh,
And so they're on the channel hidden and privated, which will come out one day. But
I look forward to
um
that.
but basically I was like inspired by people that I watched a long time ago, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not enjoying music production as much as I want to. I love being a musician, but I don't like the production aspect. Getting behind an engineering studio and saying, okay, do this, program this, blah, 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 go. Didn't enjoy it. So I did enjoy the filming aspect of it.
All
So
right,
I
fair.
started cutting my videos, and I was just like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make like a YouTube review kind of thing, and just talk about video games. And I'm like, you know what? I've got a good idea of what I can do. What if I did this kind of differently? What if I made this like a TV show series or something like that? And
Absolutely.
I was barely in the YouTube space. I didn't watch anybody at the time.
Really?
So then I didn't watch anybody. I watched like maybe three or four people. No game reviewers, not at all. No Scott, no Kid Icarus, no Ant Dude, Rancher Red.
Oh,
But
wow.
then I was like, I'm gonna start doing this. Great. And so I made my first video, which was the Super Mario Odyssey from nostalgia to
Yeah.
innovation. And then after that, I started just watching everybody and was just like, let's pick and choose what I want to take from this person, this person, this person, and take my comedy and the way that I tell jokes and put it into storyline form. And I wanted to share just comedy with the world pretty much. I love
And
video
you are
games. I
absolutely
love
doing
making
it.
jokes.
Like I was telling my chat, you popped up on my TikTok a few times, and at first, I'm not gonna lie, I saw like the first time I saw your video, I'm like, oh, here's another one, and then you kept popping up, I'm like, all right, okay, all right, let's check them out, and then I just binge watched your entire library in one night.
I am glad to hear that. And if you've been watching my library, you've seen how far I've come in just the year of never doing any editing because I had never edited anything before that
Oh, I
first
hate
video.
editing.
Yeah, I was literally in the middle of the next video's edit, which is why I was like 2 minutes late. I was trying to finish everything up.
That's why I stream, because I hate editing. If you look at my YouTube channel, it's
Hmm.
it's all just like very simple cuts of like, all right, I played this game and then I played this game, then I played this game.
Yeah,
So follow up to what you were saying about music. What
Mhm.
um what type of music did you do?
So when I graduated high school, I got into a band. Very, very, very short time period. But we were in a band that you can look up online that I won't say the name of. But that band got offered an opportunity to be signed to a label. It was
Oh,
an artist partnership. It sounds glamorous, but there's a difference between a signed record and an artist partnership. Artist partnership is more along the lines of we are giving you access to all of our library, our press team, everything that you could imagine. You just got to pay for it. We're not going to front
oh,
anything.
okay, all right.
And I tried to talk my I was right out of high school. My guitarist was 36 and loaded.
Oh
Tried to
my
talk to
god,
him for a little bit, and I was like, I don't think this is a good idea. And it was not a good idea.
it seems a little sus to me.
Yeah, so I joined the band once they had already made like their first EP. I gave some attribution contributions to like 4 different songs,
What do you play?
and I play drums in that band.
Drums? Oh, excellent.
Yeah,
My wife does drums.
nice. Did she play marching band drums, or was it like quints and things like that? And
Like full set
like actual
drums.
full set drums. Okay, because
Yeah.
I played. I didn't play anything in high school, but I've always played like drum set drums.
See, I play very light bass.
Hmm.
Like I will pick up a bass, and then the very first thing I do, I play like the Final Fantasy VI battle music,
Yep.
and
If
then
I'm
decide from
playing
there.
bass, the very first thing I'm gonna play is Price from Persona 5. So,
Oh, nice.
but yeah, I went and did that as far as the music goes. Did that for about a year and a half. Realized I didn't want to do that, and then next thing you know, I'm making videos on the internet
And I
of
for one
comedy.
am glad that you did.
Yep, I'm enjoying this. I do miss being like in front of stage and being in front of a live audience. Like
Yeah.
I thrive off of that kind of energy, like being on Twitch and stuff like that.
Oh, me too.
But um just not a good scene to be in when you are very um I'm very picky about my music.
Yeah,
Are we playing on heroic or are we playing on
that's
normal?
normal.
Okay, I gotcha.
I don't want to show off how bad I am. I don't want to get
Oh
embarrassed.
no, that's fine. I usually play on heroic because heroic's like, okay, I can breeze through this a little bit, but if I'm on legendary, it's like there's some stupid crap going on legendary.
Uh,
But yeah, I stopped the music because I've been playing instruments since I was a child,
oh, wow.
and so I've played drums about 15 years now,
Oh,
and
wow.
um, ever since then, since I dropped drums, I just started picking up music, not music. I picked up making films and stuff and YouTube videos, and that's where we are now. I'm on episode 66.
Oh, man. Are you gonna do a funny one for the funny sex number?
No, not actually.
No.
Not doing one for the funny sex number.
You're
I've
not.
got a couple. I've got a couple ideas I'm flirting with. It depends on how long some of these next videos are gonna be that are coming out. Cause a couple that are done. Cause I do seasons in 25.
Yeah.
So for the net, I've got 10 more. The next two are in the process of being filmed, and I have voice lines for them. The rest are just in the process. Have some recordings, but scripts are done or started for all of the videos so far. Excuse me.
Oh, no, you're good. I'm sitting here
But
trying to
like,
figure out how to melee.
yeah, it's gonna be
Oh,
I don't know if you're on PC or on
yeah. I could just easily hook up a controller, but
yeah, I can't do mouse and keyboard. I very few games I can do mouse and keyboard.
I don't know where
But
my. Oh, there it is. All right, let's see. Can I?
oh, I'm out of ammo. Hello. But yeah, I've got nothing planned for the funny number. I do have a season finale that's been in the works for over a year. So
May I give you a suggestion for the funny number?
go ahead.
A follow up to my wife's favorite episode, Honey Pop.
Honey Pop, a completely normal guide to Honey Pop.
Yeah, completely normal guide to,
Yep.
to either Honey Pop 2 Double Date or Honey Camp Studios.
I've got ideas for Honey Pop 2, but I'm not jumping the gun anytime soon. There's a certain way that I want to do it, certain props I need to do, so I am not jumping the gun anytime soon on that one.
Yeah, you gotta have your craft, and you gotta be sure that you do it your
Mhm.
way, not get influenced.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And that
But
actually oh, go ahead.
oh, but I was just gonna say like the next two videos that I have,
Hmm.
next two videos are done. I know that those are in that sequential order, but the next videos after that, it's kind of whatever order they come out with, because three of the videos for the rest of the season, not a spoiler, but obviously one of them's gonna be Sonic Adventure 2 because I've
Ah,
done every Sonic
yes.
game, so that'll
Yep.
be one of the ones on the list.
I've personally been waiting for that one.
Yeah,
Sonic Adventure 2 was my jam as a kid. Still is
it's one of
today.
my it's one of my favorite games of all time. So I get to dig into it harder than any game I have before. that's gonna be another 30-minute script.
What
And
about
I've got a couple 20-minute ones too.
what about Shadow the Hedgehog?
It'll come eventually.
All right, good. I don't want skipping out on my my boy Shadow.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
So that's actually a really good segue to the next question I had down.
Mhm.
The process of making your videos. About how long does each video take?
Yeah. So like this one right now that I just started, I've been working on this. I had the idea a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, I gotta jump the gun. I gotta jump on the opportunity to do it. So this one is gonna be a lot shorter, because it's more live action and it's a shorter video. But typically, if I'm doing a video from start to finish, it might take me about with full editing, voice acting, actual acting, script writing, gameplay capturing. Take the amount of time it takes for the video. Like if it's a 10-minute video, 30 minutes, 30 hours, 35 hours to go ahead and put that video down.
All right.
If it's something that's like 20 minutes, if it's like 20 minutes, it usually takes me like 60 hours to do it. So that's when I have very late nights staying up and getting all that stuff done.
Oh yeah.
That's one of the reasons. I don't know if you've know about the Pokemon Legacy. That was last year I was doing those. That's the reason I haven't gotten one of those out. Is I've got to play a 35-minute game, do all the research. Those videos take me 150 hours to do.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. See, I just pop on. I just pop on and I pick a video game and you know just talk with my
Yeah.
beautiful chat.
Yeah, I try to think of just, what do I want to talk about, but what does everyone want to listen to?
Yeah.
'Cause, like,
Because
yeah,
you gotta do you, but at the same time, you do have an audience.
Mhm.
You don't want to disappoint them, but at the same time, you don't want to burn yourself out.
I want to talk about Mojo on the PS2.
I have not heard of that.
It's just a puzzle game. There's nothing
Oh,
to it. Nobody wants to
oh,
talk about Mojo on the PS2. I want to talk about Mercury Meltdown Revolution on the Wii.
I want to talk about. By the way, you name drop Boom Blocks in one of your videos, and by the way,
Boom blocks.
that's one of me and my wife's favorite games to play together. I love the Jenga.
If you don't fuck with Boom blocks, I don't fuck with you.
Yeah, if you don't fuck with Boom Blocks, get out of my chat. You're banned. But but yeah, like I heard you say Boom Blocks. I'm like, babe, he said it.
I said the funny game.
He said the funny game.
I just said it because Boom blocks sounds funny. Like you just have an accent when you say Boom blocks.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going with. Oh, you got a gun? You got a gun? Thanks, buddy.
I got a gun too.
I killed him.
You can just take their gun from them.
I took his gun and I killed him.
I can't live without my gun.
All right.
And but yeah, that's crazy. It takes you that long to do a video. I
Yeah.
could not imagine that. Like it takes me about maybe like depending on how many like games I played in one night, tops like it takes me like 3 hours to edit, and that puts out like 4 videos.
Yeah.
And even then,
That's-
I'm just like, oh come on.
Yeah, because for me, it's like, okay, if you watch any of my videos, there's always something moving around on the screen at all times.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like to have a very, very fun and engaging edit, so I have to make sure that I get all the footage for that. Gather videos on the internet, like if I have to get a Nintendo commercial or something like that, or a hardware of the Xbox, then I have to go do that. And then I like to show off the games in person and stuff like that. So it takes a good bit for me to do everything, and then it's finishing the video, reviewing it, doing the thumbnail, posting it, making sure that everything looks good when I post it, and all that fun stuff. Making the TikToks for the video after they're done.
Yep. Yeah, I put out one TikTok for my stream. It got like no views. I'm like, okay, whatever. My most popular TikTok with like 25,000 views is basically just a JoJo's joke, where I look at where I look at a the scene from part 3 where
Hmm.
it's the outlet stand, and Joseph gets shocked. I'm like, oh, good thing there's nothing like that where I'm at. And the hotel room I was staying in at the time, when I was out on work,
Hmm.
had like a weird outlet in the mirror. So I just walked into the bathroom and then just screamed, and then that was it. 25,000 views.
Gotcha. If I actually watched JoJo's, I would understand that reference, but I have not, so I do not know.
All right, so that was Xalem's time.
Yep. I appreciate JoJo's. I need to watch it. It's just I make funny, dumb videos on the internet. I don't have time to watch anime, and if I do, it's a little 12 piece.
Yeah. No. JoJo's is definitely a commitment. So
Yep.
Raichi, Zella makes he makes YouTube videos about video games. They're like what do I call them? Like video essays, and they are hilarious. They got like little skits in them. He's incredible. Definitely check him out. Arcane, go ahead and link Zellum again.
How can I take a video? Basically, when you watch a video, think, how can I talk about this video game and make it as entertaining, insightful, and absolutely ridiculous as possible?
Yeah,
Pretty much the gist to it.
yeah, because you don't want to be like. Today we're gonna talk about Final Fantasy. It's a guy with a big sword and got magic. No, you want to be able to entertain people. You're an entertainer. You're a content creator. You want to make content.
Hello, today we're going to talk about Atelier Ryza 2 Lost Legends and the Secret Fairy. This is a game that released on February something 2021 for the system that exists.
See,
I
that's
like the game because the character is cute. That's the review.
yeah.
That's it.
I am a weeb. That is
I
my
am
review.
unlike most Nintendo YouTubers, I watch anime, so I can
And have
accept
sex.
and understand that.
And
Nah, that's out of my wheelhouse.
no, you're an avid sex haver. I already said in the intro. It's canon now.
Okay, so it's on the internet, so it's true. So you got me there. You got me there.
And I think I already know that. I think I already know the answer to this
Mhm.
question, but it might surprise me. What's your favorite like game or game series of all time?
You can go ahead and take a guess because you're gonna know what the answer is.
It's Persona, isn't it?
It's Persona 5. It is completely 100% Persona 5.
I got Persona 5 fans in my chat right now. I literally have borrowed my friend's PS4 because mine died, so I could play Royale. And
Royal
then
is fantastic.
he forgot to take Royale out of his brother's PlayStation.
That was I needed to borrow it back from Jaren, who plays usually the FBI agent in my
Yeah,
videos. He's
yeah,
been my best
yeah.
friend for so long. He borrowed it. Um, and when he borrowed it, I'm like, hey, I need the case back because I've got to film it for a video. And he didn't give me the game. So I'm like, thanks. I very much appreciate
Yeah,
it.
sure. I'll give you the case. You need the case, right?
He forgot to give me the game. I'm like, bro, I need the game.
You don't need the innards. Why would you need that? You said
No.
you're just filming the case.
But yeah, Persona 5 it quickly became my favorite game of all time. As soon as I beat it, I tried playing it again, and I'm like, nope, I want if I play it again, I want to play it again in a year. So I played it again in a year, and then I played Persona 5 Royal the day before it came out. So I got an early copy.
Okay. So sub question. Add on
Hmm.
a little addition to that one. Um, who's your main girl?
Makoto.
Makoto.
Yeah,
I
it's Makoto. As soon as this firefight ends, I'll show you something. But
okay. Is it
Makoto is literally my favorite character from any piece of media of all time.
is it the picture that you posted in the Discord?
No, it's not the picture of my
Okay.
Discord. It's something different. Are we good?
Oh.
Because I'm about to.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
I ran into that one. Okay.
Yep. So 2 seconds. So I had a friend that I commissioned to make this small statuette of Makoto.
Oh,
That
that's
is
excellent.
completely, yep, that's made by clay and baked in an oven and then painted.
Oh wow.
So I absolutely love that. The voice actor who plays Monica, Tay Samey on Twitter, if you'd like to follow her, she made me this Makoto necklace.
Oh no way.
Yep.
That's
And so
awesome.
basically the same thing that's made of clay. And then my mouse pad, which is on the ground because I had to do some filming. My mouse pad that is on the ground is also Makoto Nijima. So
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
it's Makoto Nijima. And so my favorite video game character of all time is Makoto Nijima. My favorite anime character of all time is Kaori Miyazano from Your Lie in April. So
Oh
I
my
have
god.
all of my children right here beside me
I
at all
have
times.
I have a fun little story about your lie in April.
If it doesn't involve tears, then I do not care.
It does involve tears.
Okay, good.
Absolutely involves tears. So, me and my wife were on a little trip. We're going to the
Oh
mall.
wait, are we ready?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Just
Okay,
gonna be chit
sorry.
chatting.
Yeah.
We're going to the mall, and the theme song came on.
Mhm.
It was a
Hikaru Nara by Goose House.
yeah, but it was the cover by I don't know if you heard of Amelie.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, it was her cover, which is beautiful, by the way.
Hmm.
Um, it comes on uh, because of the subject matter of that anime. You know, spoiler alert: if you haven't already watched it yet, too bad. You need to. Um, where she dies of an illness that's very akin to like cancer. I have I have acute lymphoblastic leukemia that I'm currently like semi fighting. It's in remission right now, but it's at risk of coming back. You know, that's that's neither here nor there right now. But
Yeah, that's beside the point. We don't talk about that.
yeah. I mean, I talk
Unless you
about it a
want
lot. I talk about it a
to.
lot. Um, but I some days I have very emotional days. This happened to be one of those emotional days, and I didn't know it until that song came on. My wife, this is how the conversation went. My wife's like, "Oh man, when we get to the mall, I'm gonna get me a fucking personal pan pizza from Pizza Hut. Why are you crying?" And she looks at me, and I just got tears in my eyes. Like, I don't know, this is really emotional right now. She's like, "Stop." But yeah,
Kimi dayo, kimi nan dayo. Oshiete guredai.
that song just gets me every. There's two songs that just have that reaction out of me every single time. It's that one and "Everything's All Right" from To the Moon. I don't know if
Hmm.
you heard that one.
I have not.
Oh my god! If you ever get a chance, it's a short little game. You can beat it in like an hour or two.
Hmm.
It's like an RPG maker game. It's about these
Hmm.
people that make basically fake memories for dying people
Okay,
that makes them believe that they achieved like their dreams so they can die happy.
I've gotcha.
And it like my it
It's just
whenever I start
wholesome.
getting sad, like I get like shakes on the inside. I'm like kind of getting that. But yeah, it's just a very very sweet, heartwarming game, and the song is beautiful. And yeah, that song gets to me every time, just like
Yep.
the Your Lie in April theme.
Hikaru Nara was my number one played song last year. On Spotify, and it's still my number one played song this year on Spotify.
I can't remember
But
what mine was.
but um, there's so many songs because I'm very open and honest about everything, especially my emotions. So
Oh yeah,
if I hear if I hear that, if I'm in the right mood and I hear the ending theme for Persona 5 Royal, which I will not tell you or spoil it or anything,
thank you.
if I hear his theme from Undertale, if I hear
Ah, yes.
in the certain context hopes and dreams from Undertale,
Mm-hmm.
in the certain context, like just if I'm in the mood and I hear not Weight of the World, but the end of Yorha from Near Automata, because of the personal connection that I have with it and my 50th video, I'll just start bawling. Just start bawling my eyes out.
Yeah. My moderator and artist, he will go all day about Nier Automata. Absolutely goes nuts.
Yep.
He like the moment he started playing it, he's like, "You need to play it. You need to play it. You need to play it." Like every single day that he talked to me, he's like, "Have you played it yet? Have you played it?" I'm like, "No, I just downloaded it. I'm gonna play it tonight." I got to the space station. I got the ending where you blow up the space station, and then I was like, "All right, I'm bored." Not
Yep.
just because I just got ADD, and some days I just can't like pay attention to that kind of game. I just need like I just need like Banjo Kazooie or something, or
I just beat that like 4 weeks ago. It was
oh
one of
my
my
god,
late night. Let's fall asleep and play Banjo Kazooie. I beat 100% for the first time in my life.
wow.
But yeah, Nier Automata is one of my favorite games of all time. If it wasn't obvious from the video, so
Yeah, yeah. I gotta play
Exhale
through
from
it.
Celeste. Exhale from Celeste is another one that gets me.
Celeste is another game I have yet to play that looks interesting to me.
One of my favorite games of all time. Like when I say favorite games of all time, that means like it's in my top 10 or close to the top 10.
Yeah, my games like favorites are very simple. Um, Zelda.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was like the very first game that I started playing like as a
Which one?
child.
Because I have a favorite in the series, and it'll probably disappoint you when I tell you what it is.
My favorite in the series is not the first one that I played. My
Hmm.
favorite in the series is Ocarina of Time because I'm not original. But the very first one that I played was Link to the Past.
Gotcha. The first one that I played was when I was a kid. It was Twilight Princess. One of the first games I ever played.
Oh
or
wow.
one of the first, yeah, one of the first, one of the first, sorry, Zelda games I ever played.
Yeah, yeah.
And then after that, I just kept going through the catalog: Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, and my favorite game is Skyward Sword. And I will
Oh,
die on that
all
hill.
right. Well, it was great having you.
I love it. I love Skyward Sword.
I don't stand Skyward Sword. I tried to. I really did.
I
I
love stories in video games, and so playing Skyward Sword was such a nice, relaxing, just collection of everything that these developers wanted to do. It's just there's so many bright highlights of that game from a game development standpoint that just make me so happy. The dungeons and the music are absolutely beautiful,
I do have to
and the
say
characters every step of the way.
I do love I do love the aesthetic of it. The music is beautiful.
Hmm.
Um, Groose is definitely one of my favorite Zelda characters of all time, just because he's such a
One of
shitbag, and I love shitbag characters.
I do too. I love villains.
Yeah, oh yeah. But surprisingly enough, I have never beaten Majora's Mask.
I've beaten it twice, I think.
I suck at video games.
I keep playing video games until I am good at them.
See, I am kind of like that somewhat. I mean, I'm a huge Dark Souls fan. Dark Souls is like
Hmm.
one of my favorite games. Is probably like my number two like favorite game series,
Yep.
and then number three I gotta say is like Mega Man.
Hmm.
That's just because I grew up with Mega Man.
Dark Souls, I've had to hold off because I went through before I started YouTube and I was like, I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna plat all the games. And I plat Sekiro and loved it. Absolutely loved everything about it. Plat Bloodborne, loved it even more. Dark
Oh yeah.
Souls, I had to beat it 4 times because I messed up one of the routes, but I absolutely loved it. And then I never touched 2 and 3.
Well, many people will say that you're not missing much with two.
A
I
lot of
personally
people will,
love
yeah.
two. I personally love two. I don't get why it gets so much hate. I love it. Elden Ring is absolutely amazing. I know. From one of your videos, you said that you haven't had a chance to get to it.
I'm not going to because
You,
if I have to
uh,
play it, I'm gonna get addicted, and I've got to play so much of it. I gotta play. I gotta play it to death.
no, then you know what you do? You just build on your already, your establishing brand.
Hmm.
Just do a let's play. That way you pump out some content and you get to play Elden Ring.
Yeah, I want to be able to do like streaming and stuff like that, but it's just finding the time
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
I've got like 5 or 6 videos I'm currently working on. I've got a script for the season finale that I still have to get done because it has all the characters from the series. It has credits, music, and so it's like, okay, this is gonna be new.
It is starting spy. Banshee, what? Yeah, yeah. You always gotta stop here. Oh man, red versus blue. But after your season finale, are you just gonna jump right back on the horse? Or are you gonna take a little break?
Nope, nope. I am going straight through. I have a plan. I have a goal in mind. I have had everything planned out, and there's some things in the works that are gonna be really really cool.
Oh, I
Oh, it's
can't
done.
wait.
It's done. It's done. The joke is done. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah. As soon as 75 ends, 76 picks up right where 75 left off.
Oh, wow.
So we're not stopping. We're still going as soon as that's done.
Now, see, like, you know, you're in the same vein of YouTubers, like, such as like Space Hamster. Well, when he used to post,
hmm
or like PBG, or like Scott the Waz. But the
hmm
difference is that you actually create content and put it out, unlike those guys.
I don't stop. I have not taken a break. I took a small one during Doki Doki to Nier Automata just because of the sheer size of me trying to get Nier Automata right. It wasn't really a break. It was more I need time to gather my thoughts and make sure that I'm doing this video perfectly.
And also, you had to re-go through Doki Doki, and that in itself is a chore. Like, not
Yeah.
not not a bad thing. I mean, like an emotional chore.
Yeah, that video was so hard to do.
It
It was
is.
so much because if you've watched the video,
Oh yeah.
it takes the whole Groundhog Day effect. That was
Yep.
how I planned it out because the game takes the Groundhog Day effect. So I'm like, okay, I have to write this script 4 separate times, and then I rewrote it and re-edited it, and had to do things during at night and during the day, and then at night again and during the day. Because if you take a look during the shoot, I filmed that over like 7 different days because I kept making mistakes and having to go back, and I had to do continuity errors, which there's still continuity errors in there, just to get everything right and perfect.
Yeah. I do have to say Doki Doki is my favorite video of yours.
I think it's one of the best videos that I've done.
It
That Nier
absolutely is.
Automata, yeah.
Um, Mainly because like I got very excited when I saw Doki Doki because I was able to avoid every spoiler.
Mhm.
All I heard about it was that it is the only thing I ever heard about that game before I played it was it's not what it seems.
It is not what it seems. It
So
is
I
so
was able
much
to
better.
go in completely blind, and I'm very happy that I did. It destroyed me that night, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
It's a lot. It is a lot.
So, all right, you had a video about game stores.
Game stores, yes.
Yep, and you also mentioned it in your recent crowdfunding video.
Because we
It,
brought Games and More back.
yep, it's Games and More, an actual store in the town, or is that just based off of actual store in your town or in
So
your area?
So Games and More is a store in the town. It is called Retroid Games and Records. It's located in Winston-Salem, as am I. And so I'm trying to remember where we go.
Now we go
and
back.
yep, to the very beginning.
Yep, we gotta get back to the op center.
Gotcha. But yeah, it's based off of Retroid Games and Records. The person who's in the video, who plays Nick Green, his name's Nick in real life, and he owns it. And
Oh,
so yeah,
yeah, I remember seeing it in your I believe it was actually your game store video, and I looked up the place, um, just because I don't know, I'm weird, I guess.
hmm
So I looked up
yep.
the place, and like it reminds me a lot of a place near my area called Bull Moose, and I love those kinds of places.
hmm
I love smaller game shops. I will take a mom and pop game shop over GameStop any
hmm
day.
Yeah, and me and him are doing some really, really cool stuff. We've got some stuff plans for future videos that are gonna have the store involved and stuff like that. I recently just shot a commercial for them, like a legit serious commercial.
Oh, that's awesome.
um, yeah, and so we've got some stuff plans for it. It's definitely gonna make a return multiple times.
Oh, I like him. He's funny.
Yeah, he's very good. He's got the same sense of humor that I do, the dry, but willing to say and do anything.
And that was I do have to say in your newest video, one of my favorite jokes that I actually had to pause the video. It was so stupid, but like I loved it so much.
Uh huh.
When you were like, can I offer you a free sample? No, thanks. I'm stuffed. I don't know why.
It's
I
one of my
lost it.
catchphrases.
Come on, man. It's for a good cause. No thanks. I'm stuffed. And I don't know why. That just hit me so hard. And
That's one of my catchphrases. That's something I say in real life that I've brought to the channel. When somebody's like, "You want anything?" No thanks. I'm stuffed. Hey man, you want to play? You want to play Battletoads? No thanks. I'm stuffed.
and you know what? I'm gonna have to steal that from you.
That's perfectly fine.
I will make sure I'll send the royalty checks
Yeah.
to brings up my next question. Your physical address?
Yeah. Physical address is 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
All right, excellent.
Yeah.
Chat, write that down.
Mhm.
Uh, clip that. Um,
Real people, real champs in the chat will know exactly what that address is.
um. So, horror games. Are you a fan
Mhm.
of horror games?
Not particularly. I have a good collection that I've played. Um, but as of horror games, I'm not really big into the horror genre, and it's more in line with just the tropes and how predictable they are. So never really been much of a horror fan.
All right.
But
Do you have a
now,
favorite?
yes. So if I have to pick a favorite horror game, it's got well Doki Doki, of course, if you consider that. I consider it more of just a visual novel.
Yeah.
Got it.
Favorite that's
There we
not Doki Doki.
Probably Until Dawn, just because I love
Mm.
it's one of the best that I've seen and played, and it just did a great job of capturing that horror element while not, how do I say, failing where no, there it is, failing where heavy, succeeding where Heavy Rain failed.
Yeah. Yeah. Like Heavy Rain at the time, I was like, wow, this is incredible. It's just like a movie.
I
That.
got it. I remember what his goal was. I got it. Yes, yes.
Woo! But have you tried any of the other games that are that was made by the Heavy Rain developers?
Yes, I've played all three of them.
Not Heavy Rain. Until Dawn.
Quantic Dream.
Yeah,
Oh, Supermassive, for PlayStation.
yeah. Because they had like Little Hope and
Oh, fudge.
no, I think you're good.
Supermassive. I haven't played any of the games. Sorry to keep talking over you. I'm very
Oh no,
sporadic,
you're
so I
good.
apologize.
No, that's absolutely fine.
Supermassive. I haven't played any of those games. Quantic Dream. I've played all three. So I played Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls, and Detroit Become Human.
Oh, nice. I've only played Heavy Rain,
Uh,
but I've
yeah.
watched a playthrough of Detroit Become Human.
Mhm.
It's because I'm interested in it, but I can't. I have baby brain,
Mhm.
so
I thought Detroit Become Human was actually pretty solid. It actually surprised me because I thought it was gonna be just a festering cesspool.
I was very surprised by it myself. You know, because I know David Cage just likes to jerk himself off a lot.
Sometimes, yes. That's one way to put it.
But yeah, I was actually pleasantly surprised by Detroit Become Human. Don't fuck.
Hello, how are you?
We got the carpenter.
Do you want to go to the prom with me? No! Okay, thank goodness he's in. Okay, thank you very much. I'll take that.
I'm gonna fix it.
um, but yeah, I liked Heavy Rain. I do not. I have a lot of choice words about Beyond Two Souls. But I like Detroit Become Human too. So
Well,
they're 1.5 for three, I would say.
well, you're not a fan of the game with the underage shower scene?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the game with the underage sour scene.
Like, I don't get what David Cage was saying about that. Like, you're like, all right, we got this child. It's not sexy enough.
The thing about Beyond Two Souls is the whole entire game is based off of choices, and no spoilers, but when you get to the end, there are no choices. There is nothing that you can do in the game that um, affects anything else, which defeats the whole entire marketing purpose of the game, for me personally.
My chat.
Phasmophobia is cool.
I was just about to
Now,
bring
I
that
have,
up.
yeah, Mercy Moonfall got my joke. 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue is the White House address.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, I'm dumb. So.
Oh, that's no, that's okay. I'm dumb too. I just have a lot of useless knowledge that I'll never use.
Me too. I consider myself Jeopardy smart. Do I have real world implication? No. If I'm on Jeopardy and they ask me like, like, oh, what's the average length of a shoelace? Not exactly. That just came to mind, but just
Sure.
random stuff like that. I could be like, yeah.
Hello. Hello.
But I am a high school dropout.
I'm a
So
college dropout. I graduated with honors in high school, thankfully, and
my
then never did anything with it.
oh my my best friend, who I believe is in chat right now, Golmag, he actually just recently, as a few days ago, graduated college,
Hmm.
and he graduated cum laude.
Okay.
And when he shared the picture of it, I had to be like, I'm an adult. It does not say come louder, and I need to be an adult about this. I'm proud of my baby boy. But I am very proud of him.
Yep. Arcane Zero asks, "Have I ever played VR?" I've never played Phasmophobia VR. I had the choice of buying a VR headset and buying a brand new camera, and I went with the brand new camera.
Yeah, that's fair enough. It's a pretty big commitment.
Yeah, I got the camera that I got is normally 2,000, so I got it for 12, and so I was like, I've got to jump on almost 40% off.
Yeah, absolutely. Like at some point, I'm hoping to upgrade my whole setup. Like I got the crusty cam right now. I
Hmm.
using just a headset. I have a snowball as a microphone, and I barely use it
Okay,
because it just sounds absolutely awful.
yeah, I've got you. I've got a nice little Audio Technica AT2020 here that I use. So
And I'm absolutely jealous. I wish I wish I had at the very least a good mic, because I'm usually VTubed. Special occasion. I'm here in person.
yeah, I try to be particular about my equipment just because I want to have a good setup.
I'm just too
What you gonna?
eager to get out there. I'll stream from the PlayStation if I have to. I
Yeah,
love my stream, love my chat.
yeah. I try on the limited budget that I have to make it as big as possible. So like that lemonade stand that I filmed for the Kickstarter video,
Yeah.
3 cameras. Use 3 cameras for it.
Oh wow. That's another thing about that I've noticed about your videos. For for a pretty small YouTuber, your production quality is incredible. It
I try.
it is very on par with the other the other people that I watch. 'Cause I watch a lot of YouTube. I don't watch TV
Mhm.
shows. Um, if I'm watching anime, it's I'm usually just watching Bleach for the 500th time, or
I've
JoJo's.
gotcha.
and just
I grew
avoiding everything that my friend tells me to watch. It's
yeah,
become a
I
meme
grew
at
up
this
with
point.
yeah, I grew up with Naruto, so I never got to watch Bleach.
I love Bleach like a lot. My friend showed me a couple episodes of um 86 and Ranking of Kings, and they were awesome. And
I've heard so
then
many good things about Ranking of Kings. I just haven't gotten around to
oh,
it.
it is so good. And he was like, all right, well, let me know how you like it, because I update him like basically live while I'm watching stuff that he tells me to watch. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get down and watch some anime.
Hmm.
And then I hop on Discord and I'm like, hey, I'm sorry. He's like, what are you sorry about? I'm like, you wanted me to watch Ranking of Kings in '86, but I just binge watched like 150 episodes of Bleach.
Yep.
He's like,
The one.
why? And the thing is, like, there's only like 20 episodes of each one of those. Like,
Yeah.
so like,
I,
I watch 40 episodes of two animes that are really good, that new experience, and make my friend happy. Or I could just rewatch 150 episodes of Bleach and know exactly what's already going to be happening.
yeah. Because everybody keeps telling me watch Hunter x Hunter, and I'm like, that's 300 episodes and it's not done. Like, I want it to be finished. If I watch an anime, I want it to be finished. Which is why
Exactly.
yeah, that's why I went with Brotherhood. I tried like on 4 different occasions to watch it, and I just wasn't in the right time period. Cuz I watched it for the 4th time last year, and it blew my mind. It blew my mind. I never made it to episode 3, which is where you need to get to.
Oh God. Hey, here you go, Banshee. Banshee, there you go. There's my siege window. Are you happy?
Where are we going? Where are we going? I'm going to you.
We
I don't remember this game.
we gotta go. We gotta send. We're returning to sender. Cool Green Man.
We're going this way.
Shoot the gun. I think it's been a hot minute. So I don't read YouTube comments on like any videos because then I get mad.
Hmm. Yeah,
Do you get much criticism on your videos?
I don't get much criticism. Um, Usually everybody's pretty genuine, pretty wholesome. Um, if I do get criticisms or something like that, they just say, "Oh, you stole this joke from XYZ," and I'm like,
Yeah.
there's 4 million content creators doing the exact same
Yeah.
thing. There's 4 million creators on there. Somebody's gonna overlap with somebody. You can just get over it. I don't care.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm just having fun. I don't go watch other people's videos. I just say what the first thing that comes to mind, put it on paper, and I go.
Yeah. Like if that was the case, it'd be like, oh, look at this guy. He's trying to be pay money wubby because he's a fat guy that streams.
Yeah, like somebody commented one time because I put my Wii Fit videos on TikTok,
Yeah.
and somebody said something like, "Is nobody original anymore? You stole this idea from this YouTuber who." I looked up and made a video where he bought like 100 copies of Wii Fit or something like that.
Yeah.
Really nice video. I don't have anything against the other YouTuber, but I'm like, I'd never heard of this guy before.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. I'm doing me.
Hey, you
So,
want me to post my receipts? I can show you what my whole YouTube history.
but no, I don't get much criticism. If I do, like somebody pointed out that in the last video, the subscription services, I accidentally said when I was talking about rock bands,
Yeah.
I made a joke like, "Hey, rock band, hey, EA, hey." I said Activision, yo, Activision. If you wanna make a subscription service for the Song Pass, and
As a man that has spent well over $300 on music for Rock Band,
hmm?
I agree wholeheartedly.
Yeah, and I agree too, but I got that information wrong. It's EA, not Activision. So he called me out on that. I'm like, thank you for that.
Well,
I should have looked at that up, and that gives me a reminder. Slow down just a little bit.
we're all guilty of it.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. And I didn't notice either. I'm just like, yeah, they should do that.
Hmm.
Just
Yeah,
not agreed.
Activision. Yeah, Activision made Guitar Hero. EA made Rock Band.
At the end of the day, it's a good old case of same bitch, different font.
At the end of the day, just press the like button and move on with your day. Show me to your friends. Post me on Reddit. I really want to be on Reddit. This next video is like potentially gonna go viral. I hope. I wrote it to go viral, so I hope that it's gonna. I hope it's gonna do that.
You
This
know
next
what?
video, all I will say is it's the most creative idea I've ever had on the channel.
I will definitely I'll make a little viewing party on my stream.
Hmm.
Well, me and my chat will watch it together. I'll have my little commentary on it.
I really just
Yeah,
want to post it on Reddit, like in a couple different forums, because I think this has the potential to be a big one, a very big one.
I
That was
want
the
to
one I
see
was working
you.
on beforehand.
I want to see you blow up. That is what I want.
I would
You
like to see me blow up too. There's a lot of ideas that I want that cost some money, and I want to be able to take that money from the channel and put it back into the videos and stuff like that. And
Yeah, like
that's the
your
only reason I
content is
want to blow
amazing.
up. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Like
That's the only reason I want to blow. Well, besides just getting to meet and entertain people, but um, I give zero shits about money whatsoever. Um, I say as I just bought 17 more copies of Wii Fit today.
you are the Wii Fit owner.
I am the Wii Fit man. I actually cameoed on another YouTuber named Fonderax. I was actually in a voice chat with him a little bit ago, where I cameoed as a Wii Fit drug dealer.
Oh, excellent. I don't know if it's sin or you're just gonna leave the interview because of this. Never played Wii Fit ever.
That's okay.
I'm a Wii Fat.
Oh, that's fine. That is perfectly fine.
But it's not
Uh,
it's not due to avoiding it. My sister-in-law downstairs, she owns uh Switch what was it, like the Switch Fit, whatever it's called,
mm-hmm.
Ring Fit
There's
Adventure.
Ring Fit Adventure, which
Yeah,
I did a video on that too.
yeah, oh yeah, I love it. That's actually the first video that I watched of yours.
Thanks. That was a nice one. I enjoyed that one,
Yeah, and
making that one and
it made me
everything.
want to play it. But my my sister-in-law still has it downstairs in a box. She has not unopened. She has not opened it. Mercy Moonfall is my sister-in-law, by the way.
Hmm.
She has not opened up her Ring Fit Adventure that we bought her.
I was so surprised because I played it for the first time for that video, and I played it and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. This makes Wii Fit look like nothing.
I'm getting fit and having fun.
It was genuinely so much fun. It shocked the absolute hell out of me. I loved it.
I love
Hello.
I love watching like who did I watch play it? I don't know if you know who Sea Dog VA is.
I've seen his name before. I could not name a video though.
Yeah, he's mostly a streamer, but he's part of a podcasting group called Trash Taste.
Mhm.
It was originally supposed to be an anime podcast, but now it's just a
Yeah.
fun friend banter one, which I love it. If you ever have something that you need to just shut your brain off and listen to while you're doing nothing, go for it. But yeah,
What about that?
he did a video about him playing Ring Fit, and he's a skinny dude, but he's not like a very
Mhm.
active dude.
Yeah, like me.
Yeah, and he just jumped straight to extreme difficulty.
Yeah, I played it on like a one of the higher difficulties, mainly because just I'm very hyperactive all the time. So
Oh, so apparently she got to exclusively play a rhythm game with the
with the
Splatoon
Splatoon music.
music. Yeah.
Yep.
They need to revamp that strap so you can wear athletic shorts with it.
Yeah, I did. That was the hardest part of the whole entire experience was
Yeah.
I couldn't get the strap to stay on. So all those shots that you saw in the video, those were not what I played and captured footage with.
And
I
I
wore
like
sweatpants.
while you're recording it, I was watching it on my cameras and I was very disappointed. Like when's he putting the shorts back on? I can't jack off to this.
Oh my goodness.
He's fully
Okay, so
pant.
what's the next question you got there?
I actually have to scroll down my thing now.
No, Ring Fit's really fun. I like a lot of fitness games and stuff like that. They can actually be a good bit of fun for a couple minutes. Like connect as much of an atrocity as it is and how clunky it can be sometimes.
It's
You
still
can
fun.
genuinely have a lot of stupid fun with it. Babysitting Mama, I
Oh
will
my
tell you right
god.
now, that is one of the most fun games I've played. One of the best experiences I've had
No,
making
no, no.
videos.
Don't shake the baby.
Rounds the baby in the tub, ties the baby to the ceiling, and sees
I
him flail
found
around.
a sealed copy. We got a mom and pop store at our around our area called Let's Play,
Mhm.
and I found they have a sealed copy of Babysitting Mama. I was so happy to see it.
Yeah. I found a sealed copy of Babysitting Mama. It's not sealed anymore. It's in the background of every Xalem video.
Yep. All right. So let's see what I got on my list of questions. All right. I know you said you didn't really want to get political, but I get a little political right here. Coke or Pepsi?
That's a great segue because I really wanted to get a drink, so I'll be right back.
You know what? Yeah. Let's take a minute. I need to go grab myself a drink as well. A delicious
This was literally gonna take
white
10 seconds.
white can.
Let
I
me
know.
grab the drink. Oh,
Yeah.
actually, I have an empty can right here. We got Dr. Pepper Berry today.
Hell yeah.
Stein State official.
Hell yeah. All right. I'm gonna go grab a drink too.
I gotcha.
And grabbing the
Alright,
snacky too.
this was my secret plot. Now that he's gone, I'm gonna take over the stream. Get a social security number.
Assuming control. I have all three of his viewers. I
Where's
got.
that damn fourth Chaos Emerald?
Have you watched the Sonic movies?
I watched the first one and the second one, yes.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, I
I will,
saw.
I will, since the second one's so new, I don't want to post the spoiler that we all know.
Yep,
Um,
yep.
but
The very well known
um,
spoiler. Yeah,
the first one. Go ahead. I don't want to interrupt you.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. It may be. Yeah. Come on, it's my show. You're the guest, but it's my show. But anyway, yeah. No, I saw both of them. I saw the first one with my sister-in-law and my daughter, and me and my daughter went to go see the second one. And there's a, it's the spoiler we didn't want to say. Um, I got a TikTok I'll send you later
I
about
gotcha.
about the spoiler,
Mhm.
and it was hilarious because my daughter asked me, who certain people were.
Uh-huh.
She absolutely loves Tails, by the way.
Tails was my favorite part of the movie, honestly, and I got flack for that, but I love her. Love
I'm
Colleen.
yeah,
This is the perfect Tails.
I'm a big Knuckles stand. Like I absolutely love Knuckles, and my favorite Knuckles is Dumb Knuckles, and like how they had a perfect balance of like
Mhm.
the villain Knuckles, but also Dumb Knuckles.
Yeah, I've
They,
gotcha.
they had a really good balance with that. Um, but yeah, they were really good. I enjoyed the dance scene.
Mhm.
That was fun. Um, one of my viewers, Arcane, says,
I saw that. I was
uh,
about to respond to
yeah,
it.
yeah, tabletop games. Do it. I don't think I have a. No, I don't have any dice within reach right now.
Yep.
But yeah.
So let's see how this level's gonna go for me. I got a 15, so I have a D&D video that I've been working on for a long
Oh, you
time, but
do.
it's just It's just never been the right time to do it. So I just called a completely normal guide to D&D, and I just have not had the opportunity to get everybody together to film it the way that I want to film it. Oh, but going back, D&D is the only first of all, D&D is the only tabletop game that I played. If friends are over, I'll play Cards Against Humanity, which I know that's not really tabletop. That's more just
I'm
card
that
games.
guy, by the way, where the dice are in the Crown Royal bag.
Yeah,
Um,
I have mine in
so
like a
obviously
D&D bag.
I'm a menace. If a guy shows up to the game with his dice in a Crown Royal bag, he's gonna be a menace.
Hmm.
But I don't know. You got a D&D video coming up. I'm a pretty avid D&D person.
Do not hold your hopes on that. That could be another year. It's not coming up. It's something that I've wanted to do that I haven't had the chance to do.
I don't know what we're supposed to be doing here.
Okay, so I think I remember we have to go to the door, and then it's gonna shake, and then somebody's gonna come out. We're gonna get something. I always remembered something with this.
Um, oh, I think we play the video game. Play the game. But yeah.
I would play Pathfinder because when I play D&D, we always gave percentages when we were talking to other people about campaigns. Like, hey, do you do 50% roleplay, 50% X? Follow me, follow me.
Oh, hold on.
Come
Hold on. I found a
here.
carbine, and it's my favorite gun.
Okay.
All right.
Yep. We're gonna go in here. Do you want to drive or do you want to shoot?
Oh, I like driving.
Okay. Then I'll shoot. I like driving too, but I'll shoot.
Oh, well, we can both drive.
Okay. There we go. Let's do it. Double warthog.
I didn't think I had to, fucking hold your hand throughout the game.
But yeah, I would play Pathfinder. We always talked about what do you do as far as when you play 50% roleplay, 50% combat. We did like 80% roleplay, 20% combat, so we got into it. Like, I've had a character story built for a long time, like in depth. I up as detailed as possible, like a 10-page backstory.
Oh man.
I fell in love with this character. It's a group of characters, and they were gonna swap halfway through, and I just fell in love with him, and I created this world, this lore, this everything for him. And yeah, I love the role playing aspect. I can role play all day long, do characters. Every single one of my characters ends up having some sort of British accent. Every single one.
Yeah, we've been doing on my Discord an ongoing game for about, I want to say it's been going on a little bit over a year now.
Hmm.
It's Star so wow, it's Spelljammer. Um and it's getting pretty deep. We got a lot of like established backstories and character interactions. It's been great. I love it. I can do a lot of role playing to a certain point. Then I start to get a little bored. I'm like, I need to.
Hmm.
I play a sorceress, so I need to fireball something, or I'm gonna go nuts.
My first character was a sorceress. My character that I fell in love with is an archer.
You really saved that guy who games from a burning building with your rock hard abs.
Hmm.
That is incredible.
I did. I did right before this stream. Well, he was
It,
just chilling.
that's why
And
you
I
were
came.
late.
That's why I was late because I had to save his ass with his rock hard abs. Him and Fonder were in a burning building, and I had to do that. And one of my best friends, Taylor's in chat.
What is up, Taylor?
I
Welcome to
was
the stream.
I was actually talking about Taylor because he was asking me my favorite characters in Persona, and I showed him the Monica that you made me. Not the Monica, the Makoto. But the reason I say Monica
Just
is she
Monica.
is the voice actor for Monica.
Just Monica.
Just Monica.
Just Monica.
The best character in video games. I have lost my car.
Oh,
I have completely lost my car.
I'll come pick you up.
I'm gonna let me. Can I blow it up? There we go.
All right,
That's what I
yeah, never
wanted.
mind. I guess you don't need me.
Yeah. Resourceful.
I remember playing Halo 1 with my friends and doing Warthog
Hmm.
bumper cars because they
Yeah.
just had weird physics where like you would go to each other like full speed and one of you is going flying.
What was the one? It was like cat and mouse, but you had to just not get hit by the banshees on that one map. It was in forge mode.
Oh, I don't think I played that one.
It was at the time when Halo 3 was big, like 2008, 2009, and
Yeah.
everybody was coming up with these custom games and stuff. And one of them, it was kind of like Grav Ball. You had Grav Ball, and I think it was called like Splatterhouse or something like that. As soon as somebody says it, I'll know what it is.
Yeah.
But you had somebody in the middle, and you had to try to not get killed by banshees on both sides.
I think one of my favorites was Tetris
Mm-hmm.
and Tetris and Jenga were my two favorites.
Never played Gen Tetris
Tetris, you're
on this.
just in a pit, and then the person who's the infected at the top is just dropping like stuff into the pit,
Mhm.
and you just gotta climb your way up.
I gotcha. I can mess with that.
And Jenga was you were on a wall as the infected was just launching stuff out of a grav lift at you.
I think I've played that. Now that you mention it, I'm sure
Yeah,
I've played that once or twice.
and also Jailbreak was also another big one that I played a lot. Was that went from oh can you bust out of jail to like just basically jail RPG. We just played games. Man, back in the day, Halo 3 multiplayer was the best.
That was my first big multiplayer experience. I was a wee little tyke playing Halo 3 Forge mode and being on what was it? Sandbox.
Yep, yep.
Sandbox and Foundry.
Uh, did you discover the bottom layer by yourself, or did someone show you that?
I think I got it shown to me in like a YouTube video or something like that. I do not remember. I think Jared at one point, because I didn't have an Xbox. I just recently got an Xbox for the first time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so I played it at Jared's house. I never personally had one.
Well, you gotta get that Game Pass.
I don't have Game Pass.
This stream is
I
brought
said
to
it in
you
my
by
video. I really
Xbox Game
that was a lie.
Pass.
I don't have Game Pass.
Oh no, I believe you. Like you started saying like, oh, this one I don't even think about canceling Game Pass. I'm like yes, absolutely, because I never had it. And I'm like, oh, I'm like, but it's so good.
You are true. I want to drive a chopper. Give me the chopper. Give me the dumb One Piece character. I don't know. I never watched it.
Oh man, don't let my wife hear you say that. You're talking smack on our homeboy Tony Chopper.
Chopper's very cute though.
Oh, he is. And also if you go by the Four Kids song, he's doctoring as well. Which that just doesn't make me think that he's doing medical stuff. That makes me think that he's like, forging documents.
Okay.
Chopper is doing tax fraud.
Probably.
Okay, all right. Here's my next question.
Oh yeah, but Coke or Pepsi? So you
Oh
asked
yeah.
Coke or Pepsi. So my political opinion is, um, oh, we gotta go up here. Okay. So my political opinion on Coke or Pepsi is, Coke tastes better. Pepsi's the better brand. I'd say, as I have Lay's right here and Mountain Dew also right here.
I get that. I get that 100%. I'm personally like a Pepsi fan. My wife's a Coke fan.
Hmm.
So, divorce is coming up. And so, she'll settle sometimes and we'll get Pepsi in the house, but most of the time it's Coke.
Yeah,
Oh,
I gotcha.
But yeah, Pepsi definitely has a lot more better products.
Hmm.
Um but yeah, the next question that I had was So what's the most expensive gaming item that you purchased?
Uh,
What's your
um,
shameful admittance to this live in front of these people?
I genuinely don't think I have like a shameful. Uh, Sprite over Sierra Mist, personally. But as far as the shameless item that I have, I don't think I have anything that's shameless. Because I'm not one of those. Oh, I have to have this expensive title of a game or something like that.
Yeah.
But my most expensive game that I have is probably Heart Gold, just because of residual value of me getting it when it came out, and now it's like $200, $300 or something. Same
Yeah.
thing with Pokemon XD, all of the Pokemon games. I
I
don't
know,
think
I
I
know.
have
Gale
like
of Darkness is ridiculous.
yeah. I don't think I have a single game that was rude. Whoever killed me, I don't think I have a single game that was like over the top crazy amounts of money. I spent $100 on the Persona 5 Royal Edition when it came out, and then COVID happened immediately, and then right as soon as that happened, all the GameStops closed like that day,
Yeah.
and so they were only having it if pre-orders were made at that store, and I'm like, I ordered mine through I think one of the stores that wasn't opening at all. So I'm like, hey, I called one of the other GameStops. I'm like, hey, I pre-ordered this at the other store. What do I need to do? And they're like, I got you this. Somebody didn't pick up their pre-order. I got one copy left. You want it? And I'm like, give it to me. And so they gave it to me a day early, before it came out. So I bought the Steelbook and the normal edition. So I spent like $160 on Persona 5.
Oh wow.
Um, but other than that, I don't have like any weird splurges. Cooking Mama, I spent like $40 for the game. That's one of the weird ones. I really want to do and talk about Darkened Sky, if you know what that is.
I actually do not.
Darkened Sky was a video game that came out in about 2004, 2005. It was originally going to be a game on the M&M by the M&M company.
Oh god.
But it's a game where Skittles was the primary creator of the game. So
Oh
it was
wow.
basically an RPG that had similar aspects to Star Fox Adventures and Wind Waker at the time. I am dead.
Oh.
And the main character is an RPG user that fights with Skittles.
Oh my god.
Yep.
That's incredible.
Yep. And so I want to talk about it.
Oh man, I look forward. I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, it's a really neat piece of history that it's just really cool, and I really want to talk about it.
I look forward to that. I love abstract, obscure like things like that. Like not only just like weird games of history, but like a lot. There's been quite a few streams where I just go on like itch.io and then I just download whatever I see. And you find some gems, and then other days you get uh, blown up by a chopper.
Yeah.
And other days you find Tony Hawk's Existential Nightmare, which was
Yeah.
a rhythm game, which threw me way off.
I love Tony Hawk. I love Tony Hawk so much.
Yeah, definitely try the standout title, Tony Hawk's Existential Nightmare.
Absolutely.
If you like Rock Band or DDR, and also Tony Hawk. It was a surprise. It was a surprise horror game. It rivals Doki Doki.
Is it anything like Mr. Krabs Ketamine?
I haven't tried Mr. Krabs Overdose on Ketamine yet. I've seen videos of it. I've not tried it. Oh, you waiting on me? Yeah, there we go.
I'm waiting to respawn.
Yeah. Oh, well then.
Because I'm bad at video games because I don't play them.
You're supposed to be good at video games.
No, that's a myth. That is a myth, my
You're
friend.
the video game YouTube man.
I
Look at you. Now you're dying again.
I just talk about video games. I don't have time to play video games.
You've never played a video game in your life, have you?
Let me tell you all the video games that I've played this year. I played Wii Play. I played Wii Fit. I played um, Sonic Adventure.
Wii Music?
What? Super Mario Kart. Not Wii Music.
No, not Wii Music. You're not waking up first
not
thing in the
this
morning.
year.
Wii Music.
Not this year. I haven't.
I got a mug that says "Don't talk to me before I have my coffee," and then I have a controller that says "Don't talk to me before I had my Wii Music." There's a cat trying to eat my crock, and it's like pushing against my foot. So on to my next question. What is there any games that you would consider that's like horribly underrated?
um,
Like no one ever hears
Mojo
of
on
it.
Mojo on the PlayStation 2.
And it comes back to Mojo.
Mojo on the PlayStation 2 is the most underrated game. Pinball Arcade Plus. I just made that up. It's not a real game.
What, Pinball Arcade Plus? I'm sure it is. Mojo on the PS2. You know what? I will have to stream that one night.
Underrated games. I'm just trying to think. Give me that. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I'm taking it.
Okay.
I'm taking it.
Hang on to the
How
back.
do you-
Hang on to the
how do you
back.
take- oh, it's you. You're the one who's doing it.
There we go. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I broke your tank.
Oh, that's.
Oh.
Anyways, underrated game. I'm trying to think.
Oh God.
Babysitting Mama, which we've talked about.
Yeah. Man, we're not very good, are we?
A Hat in Time is like one of my favorite games ever.
Mm.
So I just absolutely love A Hat in Time.
I have not gotten around to playing that one yet.
It's so good. It's wonderful. It's a very, very pleasant, charming experience.
My art guy, he loves that game.
It's good. I have the hat, like you saw in the
Yep.
video. We custom made it just for.
Oh, you
just for
custom made
Xalem.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yeah, Jared's fiance put it together. I paid for the materials and she crafted it up, and we used it for the 36th, 37th, and glitched out.
That's awesome. Yeah, I would have expected I would have suspected that you like purchased that like off of like Etsy or like I don't know if they had like a merch store or something.
Yeah, no, we just used it as we just treated it like a cosplay prop and did it that way.
That's awesome. And then someday you will you'll get to that point where you could just go out and buy like the $150 Master Sword and then that's just a tax write off.
Yeah.
Just to have it in
no,
your
I already know what my first tax write-off's gonna be. I can't tell you what it is, but damn,
Ah,
I've already got it. I know what it's
I
gonna
gotta
be.
know. I gotta know.
The first thing I'm doing when I get monetized is tax write-off.
Yeah, I love the idea of making a video and having a tax write off for like a $300 like replica of like a portal gun, and you literally use it for like 2 frames of a video, but bam, tax write off.
That's basically what I'm gonna do.
You're gonna find an excuse to use it in one video just so you can be like, yeah, it's for my job.
No, yeah, that is
Come at me,
absolutely correct.
government. No, if you
Gimme,
notice
gimme,
in the
gimme, gimme.
video, I did have 80 pounds of Skittles in 1 frame of my video.
I could write off so much on my taxes with the stupid stuff that I buy for my videos.
Yeah, because your videos are so diverse that, like, oh, of course, that Wraith.
The way I
Like-
write videos is never a dull moment, ever.
Yeah, and it
Never a
absolutely
dull
works.
moment.
They are a ride from beginning to end. Like, there's so many videos of like in the same vein where, there's like like lulls in it or where they're just talking about things and you're like, okay, I want funnies.
Yeah, if I find something's boring or if I'm having struggle talking about it, I just cut it.
Your videos are absolutely off their Ritalin.
They
And-
they really are. More so Adderall because that's what I took. But
They-
yeah,
They're off their Ritalin on the Adderall, and it is absolutely incredible. Like I said, every video that I've watched, like I said, I went through your whole catalog. Every video is a banger in its
I
own way.
very, very much love hearing that because I am so critical of myself. Not that I think it's bad, just that I. Why'd you die?
You
What killed
shot me.
you?
You fucking shot me. Hey, get back here.
Hey, here's some advice. Just don't do that next time.
You know what?
Don't stand out of
My
the way
bad.
of me, and maybe you won't get shot.
My bad. I shouldn't have tried to catch that wraith shot with my
Come on,
face.
come
Oh,
on, come
I,
on.
I was
Okay.
pressing the wrong button. Can you tell that I stream video games? I'm pressing wrong buttons in Halo.
You tell that I play video games like a lunatic. um,
But yeah,
but yeah,
like I said, there's never a dull moment in your videos. They're always really entertaining. They're definitely um, I don't pay much attention to my editing because my editing is literally I snip this, snip that, bam, boom, process, done.
yeah.
So more times than not, I will have like a good amount of the time I'll have like your videos on my second screen while I'm editing. Because
Hmm.
I just need to see at what part the game stops and the game ends. So like I'll be going through or if like cooking dinner, I'll have it on. On in the living room, and I'll just come out the living and be oh look, there he is. It's a funny internet man.
It's the funny internet guy.
He's
That's what I
screaming
try
about
to
We
be.
Fit again.
Probably, probably streaming about We Fit and having 70, 150 copies sitting somewhere.
Is that true? Do you really own that many copies of We Fit?
Yeah, let's get to a stopping point, and then
I
I'll
was
take
gonna
10
say,
seconds.
are you gonna whip them out? Are you gonna
Yeah,
whip it out on stream?
I will. I will definitely do that.
Guys, Xalem here. He is gonna whip it out on stream. I hope you guys are ready for this. And again, if you guys, if anyone in the chat's not following my streams, you really should. We do some fun stuff here. And I have some fun charity streams I want to start doing, but I need to start getting a following before I do charity streams. I uh, I got a few coming up that I want to do. I already partnered with St. Jude, so
Nice.
I'll be able to do some St. Jude streams because cancer obviously a big part of my life,
Of
and
course, of course.
and I it infuriates me as if cancer was a person that you know kids have to go through that shit.
Yeah, and we were actually doing that today because we had I was at the game store because we were discussing some projects coming up.
Yeah,
Um, and so we actually had somebody come in and was gonna rent one of our buses
yeah.
because we have like a mobile. That's the commercial that I did was the mobile gaming bus.
Oh, that's awesome. I always love stuff like that.
And so the person who was gonna rent the bus had bone cancer. 9 years old. His dad was gonna rent the bus for him.
Oh,
And so he is almost done with chemo, and he's gonna make a full recovery. He's
yep,
almost cancer free. So, um, us at Retroid, this was Nick's decision because I don't have any say in it because I don't want to have any say in it. It's not my business. They're
yeah.
just gonna rent it out for free. It looks like
That is
because
absolutely incredible.
it's
And
the
you
least
you
you can
said
do for people.
you tell them thanks for me next time you're in there because
I will.
that is very near and dear to me. One of the big things that I want to do is that like one of the things that helped me when I was going through chemotherapy was video games. Just a
Hmm.
lot of video games. I played a lot of Monster Hunter going through chemo, and so I know there are like places
And
that
I'm not gonna
that
hear you for a second. Okay, just give me 1 second.
that guy Xalem is whipping it out. He's about to whip it out. My God, that's a lot of Wii Fit. You missed it. He had like Kyle's board game stack.
Yeah.
It's like that, but of all copies of Wii Fit. I'll clip.
Yeah,
Can you guys clip that,
it's
please?
real.
Clip that.
It's real.
That is a
absolutely
clinically
100%
troubling
real.
amount of Wii Fit.
It is a beautiful, amazing experience. I think the list. I think it's at 150. I know it's at least 150, maybe more.
150 copies of Wii Fit.
I mean,
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't play around on my Wii Fit.
Apparently not. Oh, thank you, baby. My wife just brought me donuts.
I'll be eating them all.
Stop letting the dog eat the donuts.
I'm not letting the dog eat the donuts, but I was letting the dog eat the donuts. The donuts are making me run.
Tell her to stop.
Yeah, okay. That dog eat
But yeah, that is a crazy amount of Wii Fit. Oh my God. Like, it's gonna take a second to process the Wii Fit. Like, I imagine
Yeah.
a stack of like maybe like 12 copies of Wii Fit.
No, no,
Mm-mm.
absolutely not. Go hard or go home.
Apparently, all or nothing.
Yeah, I think last time I think I'm at like 170 something. If I had to take a guess.
Oh my, you're almost at 200. If I knew that, that would have been the intro.
Hmm.
Absolutely would have been the intro.
Yeah, I'll make a Wii Fit video eventually.
Like you kind of have to.
Hmm.
Like if
Me at the haters. Oh, no, come back, come back.
when someone said
Oh,
they don't like Wii Fit.
Where is? We
Oh,
have
we-
to hit a button somewhere.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they just yelled it to us. Upper walkway.
Why are the controls covenant colored? That's concerning.
Yeah,
At clinically troubling levels of Wii Fit.
it really is. Oh man.
Did you press the button?
No. Oh, we gotta go
I
up.
can see
up.
it. Yeah, I can see it right there. Let me
Uh,
divvy on up there. Shimmy on up there. That's the word I'm looking for.
Oh, I didn't go to the funny monkeys. The little monkey family. In the first level. I like in Reach that you can that like although Master Chief is not forklift certified.
Get in, motherfucker. We're going to McDonald's.
Ooh, McDonald. I like how Noble 6 is forklift certified.
Oh, son of a bitch. We gotta do this
Alright,
again.
I'll get out, push the button. Excuse me, sir.
Hmm.
Okay. Alright, let's drive another 10 feet, then we'll have to push another button.
Okay, that sounds fair to me. Hey, there we go.
Yeah!
Oh, we gotta press this button
yeah,
too. So.
let me go push the button. Oh, ghost! Ghost, 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 ghost. Yeah. As a wise blue hedgehog once said, gotta go fast. I pushed the fucking button! He's like, no, you didn't.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I have a game that's like extremely expensive. Honestly, like an unreasonably amount of expensive.
I think the most I don't spend much on stuff for myself, like at all.
Same. I genuinely don't. If I'm buying something, it's for the channel or it's food. One of the two.
It's usually either for my family or like it's either provisions to survive or it's some to make my family happy, like my wife's manga collection or some for my daughter.
Yeah, it's one of those weird psychology things because it's like, oh yeah, I am not comfortable with buying this $9 burrito from Salsaritas for myself. Oh, but I'll go spend $35 on me and Lance, and I'll pay for it to go eat out somewhere, or me and my brother will go somewhere. And it's like, yeah, I'll drop $50 on this, no problem.
Exactly, exactly. I will not buy. I will not buy myself video games. The moment the House Flipper DLC came out, my wife was like, "Oh, the House Flipper DLC came out." I'm like, get it. Um, there we go. I was stuck in the garbage can. Um, but I think like it was actually an impulse buy. It was at the time where like the next gen consoles were rare to find. I found a I found an Xbox Series X right after I got like my tax return, and so we went to Walmart and we were looking for a phone for my wife. She needed a new phone, and so we're going around, we're looking, and then all of a sudden I see on the pallet behind the desk there's a Series X. I'm like, hey, what's going on with that? They're like, oh, it was a canceled online order. I was like, are you allowed to sell it? And they're like, I don't know. So they had to get like 3 managers there just to get. Where the fuck did you just come from? Where you're just flipping
The
down?
sky, bitch.
So they had to get like 3 different managers to me just to confirm that I can buy it. I looked at my wife. She looked at me. She's like, what are you waiting for? Just do it. And yeah, so I bought it, and then like one of the managers was like, "Hey, do you want a blank box to bring it out in so no one sees it?" And I'm like, "Absolutely."
I love that. That's thinking a step ahead, and I respect that manager completely.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He was thinking about the customer because he knew like, oh, this is a semi-dangerous area. They're gonna see the Xbox, and then you asshole. Then he's gonna
Who,
get like
me or?
mugged. No, a
Oh,
chopper
okay.
just came out of nowhere. It took me out. Give me the warthog. I mean the mongoose. I love the mongoose. But yeah, that's like the most I ever spent on myself on anything, except for when I had a actual gaming desktop. That story's a little different. That was me not paying for something but getting something because I was told I was gonna die, so I crashed my credit, getting a $2,500 pre-built PC to
Mhm.
start streaming, and then didn't pay a dime on it and went to collections, and now I'm still alive. What a ripoff. Now I gotta pay things.
Yeah. I don't remember. I'm trying to remember the last time I bought something for myself, especially like video game wise. Because if I buy it, it's for the channel. So
Yeah.
it's for the Xalem persona. It's not for me. So I'm trying to figure out like, what am I do? I'm going to New York, I guess. That's for me. Actually, no, it's not because I'm filming like 2 videos with somebody up in New York. So yeah,
Oh, New York City.
New York City,
Like in the Mario movie. That New
like
York
in the
City?
Mario movie,
Luigi.
like in the Spider-Man movies.
Luigi, we're in real life New York City. And yeah, I'm not a big purchaser. Purchase things for my family.
Yeah, I don't purge whatsoever.
My even like my computer that I'm using right now, that I'm using for streaming, was actually given to me by my best
There we
friend
go. This
Golmag.
is what I wanted.
Yeah, my best friend Golmag. He gave me his old laptop after he got a new one for college. And
Yeah.
he's like, do you want my old one? Because I heard that your computer broke. I'm like, are you serious? He's like, yeah. I'm like, absolutely. I'm like, I can finally play PC games again. I
Yeah.
was so grateful.
Yeah, for me, it's like hey, Alex, you should buy this game for yourself. And it's like, okay, how much is it? Oh, it's Rhythm Heaven. It's $35. And I'm like,
Maybe when it's like $10.
It will never be $10. No, let's not. Hey, Alex, you want to buy this $200 microphone for your channel? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Sure.
Yeah. um, I actually bought one game, like ever at like full cost for myself, and that was uh, actually Elden Ring. A game so good I bought it twice. Um, because I bought it, and then my friends are like, "Yeah, we play on PC." I'm like, "Oh," I'm like, "I just bought it for Xbox," and my wife was like, I'm trying to get to a safe place. Where's my safe place? I'm dead. Oh, all right. My wife was like, "Oh, just put it
You're
up
good,
for."
you're good. Don't jump off, don't jump off. Okay, you did. Did you already kill the inside?
No, I did not. I forgot how.
That console room in the middle, you just got to get into that, and there's a switch you got to hit.
Oh, there was a switch. All right, I was like shooting things and hitting stuff.
It's more like a shield. You got to take down one shield, I think. Like I said, I haven't played this since probably 8 years ago.
Yeah, it's been a while for me too. Um, actually, I got a kind of funny story along with this. When the game was released, uh, my buddy Golmag, he was at school, and I was just skipping school that day. I don't remember exactly why, but we have that sort of friendship where like I was basically family to his family. So I go fucking it backed away as soon as I tried jumping on it. Where I would just show up at his house, and they'd be like, "Oh, hey Joe, why don't you come on in?" And he was at school, and it was like an hour before school got out. And I showed up there, and then his mom was like, "Oh, I picked up that Halo game um, for him." I was like, "Oh, really?" She's like, "Yeah." And she handed it to me. I went to his room, booted it up, and then he comes walking in home from school. He's like, "Joe, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Playing Halo 3." And he has never forgiven me for it. He still brings it up to this day. The fact that I played Halo 3 without him before him, and it was his copy.
Find a way inside. Just jump in, bro. It's right there. Okay.
Now, man.
Okay, so yeah, follow me.
Nope.
I think we got to go up and around here. I can't remember exactly where.
I thought it's in here. What is your, like? I know that your favorite game is Persona 5. What is your comfort game?
Celeste. Easily Celeste.
Oh yeah,
That
that
was funny.
that blew me up. Oh, I think you got to go out and down around the face.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember where it is.
Like, if you go to your right, there's another landing that goes down to his face. Was there any games that you played that weren't necessarily bad, but like you got told to play them, and you're just like, I don't like this one bit, and just noped right out of it?
Hey! Hold on, I found it. Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! A game that was bad. That everybody said, "Oh, this game's so good, you should play it." And then I played it, and it was bad.
Yeah.
Mm, not many, because I like to look. I like to think of the developers like why they make the decisions in the games that they do. So even a game that's not the best, I can still be like, oh, I can appreciate. I can appreciate this. I'm trying to think. I haven't played any games recently that I was like, this is bad.
I can find enjoyment out of just about any video game.
Yeah. Um.
I think the most recent game that I noped out of was it's very shameful of me because how much of a Souls fan I am. Sekiro beat me. I
I
did not beat that
loved it.
game. It beat me. I could not do it.
It's so good. I think it's my favorite mechanic in the series.
I'm sadly like little baby when it comes to it.
Yeah,
So
I
it
love it.
beat
I
me.
love the posture system. It feels so good. Um,
Like I think I got to like not like the boss that you're like supposed to like the scripted death,
Mhm.
but like I think I just got to like a big thing guarding a gate, and then I just kept dying and dying and dying. I'm like you know what?
yeah, you didn't
I
even get to that first boss.
no, I did not. So like you know what? I'm just gonna watch someone play it. I'll experience it that way. One day I'll go back to it
Yeah,
when I want to get good enough.
I beat it 3 times.
3 times. Oh yeah, yeah. You were talking about that. Um, I'm not very good when it comes to achievements. I get like I'll get really motivated at one point, and then there'll be like one achievement that just takes like way too long for me.
Yeah, I used to be a completionist, but it got to the point where it's like I just want to experience the game. I'd rather experience more games than experience one game enough times that I get the grand trophy at the end. So I have not gotten a full platinum on PlayStation in a very long time.
My wife is very much semi completionist.
Hmm.
If it's a game that she loves, she will go hard on getting all the achievements. Like for one, we already talked about this before in our private DMs is Honey Pop.
Hmm.
If you
I
if
didn't. I didn't even beat it. I did the thing.
you got the sex.
I did the thing. Yeah, and then I pieced out. Didn't do anything after that.
Oh wow. We she got like all the secret characters, like she maxed out everyone. She did the alpha male run where you have sex with everyone in one single run. Um One game that we've been working on together, which she works on a lot more than I do, is definitely Binding of Isaac.
I thought you were gonna say that because you've been streaming it. So
Oh yeah, yeah. She's actually playing it right now. She is nonstop with that. I got her to try it one day because I got it from a friend. I got the original like Flash version from a friend,
hmm
and I tried it. I'm like, oh, this is fun. And I asked her if she wanted to try it. She's like, okay, only if you get it to work with a controller. And that was back before it was controller enabled.
yeah,
So I had to like use Joy to key and all that, and I spent like an hour mapping everything and figuring it out. And then she comes home from work, and I'm like, here, try it. And then from that moment on, she has played it. I'm not even joking. Pretty much every single day since then. There's a very, very rare when a day goes by that she doesn't play Binding of Isaac at least for a little bit.
I'm trying to think of the last like game that I used to play on a daily basis. I can't remember.
Right now, mine is Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel.
You see, I haven't been in Yu-Gi-Oh in so long because it's just like I've seen people that can beat in one turn, and a turn takes like 7 minutes, and I just don't have the patience for that.
It's funny you mentioned that. Actually, what I'm running right now is a one-turn Exodia deck.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
So that's my whole thing. My turn takes about 15 minutes, and I draw my entire deck until I have all 5 pieces.
Yeah.
But I also run tunes, and I'm really into Yu-Gi-Oh. I just got my daughter into it.
Hmm.
She stayed home from school the other day, and I'm like, you know what? If you're staying home, you're at least learning something, and that something was Yu-Gi-Oh. And she was like, I want to play tunes. I'm like, good choice.
Tunes is the best choice because if I play Tunes. Like
Yeah,
before it got super ridiculous crazy, and I was a little kid.
I went into Master Duel as like a Yu-Gi-Oh boomer, so I didn't even know about like XYZs or synchro summons and stuff like that. So like,
I those are foreign words to me.
yeah.
I know there are things that exist.
So like my first match I went into, I played a
Nope,
face
nope,
down
nope,
monster.
nope, 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 nope. I'm
Oh,
out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out.
oh, all right. I thought you died.
No,
Um,
not yet.
I played a face down monster and I played a trap card, and then a man proceeded to take a literal half hour on his turn. I'm like, what happened to the game?
Yeah, that's why I don't play. I'll still play Pokemon. Pokemon is one of my livelihoods. I love it more than Sonic.
Oh yeah, I love Pokemon. I actually the other day my daughter did her first stream with me, and we were playing Pokemon Shining Pearl. Well, she was playing. I was just there commentating and
Good deal.
moderating.
Good deal.
But yeah, she absolutely loves Pokemon. I used to be into the competitive scene for a while. So I spent hours just breeding like the perfect Eevee
Mm-hmm.
just to turn into a Vaporeon. And then I'm sitting there, I'm talking to my wife's brother about how easy it is to make a Sylveon. I'm like, watch, I'll make it in like 10 minutes, done. And then as it's evolving, my wife is like, you're in the same area of the moss covered rock. Isn't that gonna affect it? I'm like, no, it's fine. And then bam, Leafeon comes out. I'm like, son
There
of
you
a
go. The
bitch.
best one. The best one.
No, that's Vaporeon. Vaporeon's the best one. My wife would disagree. She would say Glaceon.
There's no bad choices except Flareon.
See, that's my daughter's favorite is Flareon.
I was wrong.
Oh no! Hold on, I'm getting. Hold on, something's just coming in.
Oh
What,
no. Oh
what,
no. That was the worst possible time for that.
what's her favorite? Is it Leafeon? Yeah, right now her favorite is Leafeon.
Oh, the daughter cringe.
Yeah, my daughter is cringe. She's a lovable cringe. She's a 10-year-old Roblox playing Five Nights at Freddy's watching anime weeb. She does play Monster Hunter, and she's actually really good at it.
If I never had to hear the phrase Five Nights at Freddy's again, I'd be happy.
See, I have a very love hate relationship with Five Nights at Freddy's. I have purchased almost every game except for Security Breach, and that's just because I haven't gotten around to it yet. Because it's like me and my wife have traditions. One of which is Five Nights at Freddy's, where she watches me play to like night 3. I get frustrated. I stop playing. I never touch it again. And the other one is Paranormal Activity. Whenever one of those movies comes out, we watch it and make fun of it. And it also 50 Shades of Grey, we'd also watch and make fun of.
All right, we're on mission 4.
Hmm.
So let's keep going. I don't even remember the last question you answered. You asked.
I don't either. Oh, we got kitten. We got a kitten in. Oh. Hi, buddy. Which one's this one? This one's Boss. Oh,
Hello, cat. Hello, cat.
yeah, this one's name is Boss, named after Boss of Metal Gear, because
No.
it doesn't show up very well, but he has a messed up eye.
I'm sure you like that joke I put in the last video.
Yes. I have too many cats, and they do not have conventional names. Um, I'm gonna think of. I'm gonna name them real quick. And I'm gonna go from most conventional to least conventional. So we have Foofy, Pinky, and then Boss
Mm-hmm.
Hanji, which is my wife's pride and joy cat. Um, and then we get to Stinky. Um, and then we have Cold Cut Combo
Okay.
and Resident Evil 2 Director's Cut.
I can flex with all of that.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Snake. We have, we,
Snake.
we have Snake and Boss.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. They are all assholes, and they're all the same exact color. People walk into my home, they're like, "How can you tell them apart?" I'm like, "I just can." I have
You can just
trouble.
learn.
Yeah, I have trouble uh, telling Resident Evil 2 Director's Cut and Cold Cut Combo apart, but that's about it. No, you can't have my chicken. I still have like I end up having dinner late, so I'm trying to shove food in my face while setting up everything for the stream. So the rest of my dinner's just sitting on my desk. It's chicken and potatoes, and I felt like that's like kind of a weird thing to eat on stream. I'm not exactly a mukbang channel,
Yeah.
at least not yet.
Yep.
I'm still waiting
Uh,
for the hot tub.
Contrary to popular belief, Xalem cannot cook to save his life.
See, I can.
Yeah, I will probably be cooking probably like some mac and cheese, some chicken and stuff, something after this. After this,
Yeah.
I'm thinking doing like I make like this spicy crab sriracha
Ooh.
macaroni.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good though.
Yeah, and then I'll make like potatoes with it and maybe like put some green beans on so I have some vegetable or something like that. So that'll
So
probably be what I have for dinner tonight.
see, I'm a dad, so naturally I can grill very well.
Yeah.
As soon as my daughter was shot out, I basically there was an energy around me, and I was like, you know how to grill now. I was like, oh, excellent.
I got a number one dad T-shirt. If you want to borrow it,
You know, yeah, I'll have to borrow that from you. No, I'll after stream I'll walk over and I'll come grab that.
I got you. Can you fit in a small?
Not can I fit into a small? No, will I? Yes.
Probably.
I am that weird dad that'll like pick up like my daughter's shirts and put them on just to embarrass her, even though there's no one around for her to be embarrassed by.
Listen, wait till I get the maid costume in a video. All right,
I can't wait.
it's gonna be great.
See, I can't wait to have a good old maid costume stream. That will come up at some point once I get my sub button. We'll
Hmm.
make that a sub goal.
Where are you at right now?
I'm at 48. I need 2 people. 2. And then I get affiliation.
I
I'm
gotcha.
I'm so excited.
Hopefully, some of the people that I brought in did some following and things like that.
I haven't had any alerts come up, but who knows? Maybe they're waiting to see if I'm the funny man they want.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know we are so close.
Oh, why did I swap from the battle? The one thing that I need the battle rifle, and I swapped it out. There we go. Let's do that. There we go.
Come on, Xelem's people, follow me. Make it so I can actually
You
pay my
did
artist.
say my name right.
I know I keep saying it right. I was supposed to do the funny thing where I say things wrong, but oh, I was wondering
Just
why I
say,
couldn't do anything.
just say Zelda. Zelda's fine.
Zaldo. See, I was coming up with like I was cleaning my kitchen today. I'm like trying to think of like names to call you.
Hmm.
Like so, I was like, all right, I can call him Zelda. I call him Waldo, Zexel.
What's your favorite Xalem video? Is it Xalem Breath of the Wild or Xalem Wand of Gamelon?
Uh, definitely, Xalem and the Twilight Phantom tracks of the
I was
past.
I was gonna say Phantom Hourglass, so yeah.
Xalem and the avoiding the IRS.
No, I pay my taxes. I gotta be a different YouTuber. I gotta pay my taxes. I gotta. I still don't have sex. I'm still not doing that.
Ew, gross. Sex? No way. Listen,
Sitting here, I'm a Nintendo YouTuber sitting here playing Halo.
yeah, I've, you know, sex is gross. I tried it once, never again. Kid happened.
Come on, don't kill me, don't kill me. I'm still chilling. Okay, here we go.
Love you. My wife keeps popping in and checking in on how I am. No,
Yep.
you're good. You're fine.
Yeah, I think the last question was, what is the a game that you found underrated or underappreciated, or
Yeah.
a game that you were recommended and found overrated? And I'm like, I still can't think of anything. I was real. I know I was said I was really disappointed by Beyond Two Souls. I was let down by The Last of Us 2. I made a video on it, but
See, like, I get the disappointment with Last of Us 2. I still really enjoy it, and I can comfortably say it is purely because of the gameplay.
mine is because is my enjoyment is because of the gameplay.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with all of the events that happen. I don't have a problem with any of that. It's the pacing and the structure of the story. That's it. That's
Yeah.
what I have a problem with.
Like,
I did not have any emotional attachment to it because of that.
Yeah, like
That's my gripes.
the Last of Us gameplay is the bread and butter. It really
Yeah.
is. I love the Last of Us gameplay. I will replay the Last of Us so many times.
Yeah. For me,
What?
the best way that I could explain it is
Oh. Sorry, my wife.
imagine if you watched Infinity War and you watched Thanos' whole story up into the snap, and then you watched the rest of Avengers. That's how it felt like to me. Like we already know what's gonna happen. Why do I have this emotional attachment? Why is Dina even there in the first place? Why is there no emotion being drawn from these characters except
Yeah.
do bad thing?
It's like basically like, oh, here's the character that we're gonna give a personality to, and their personality is that, hey, like me as a character. No, because I know what you're doing with that character.
Yeah, for me, it was more of I felt the characters were too one note, especially due to the complexity of the first game.
Yes,
Um,
absolutely.
Ellie's story had no purpose to it because it was go find this person. You're ultimately not going to find them, which ruins the tension because we didn't even get any. Are these enemies or no? Well, they're not shooting me, so I'm gonna say no, they're not.
Yeah, but that one's got a sword, so he became an enemy.
True. But yeah, I liked the ending. I liked the vindication that she found at the end and all of that. I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't have a problem with it like other people did. Everything that other people complained about like a lot, I didn't have too much of a problem with. It was just I said it in my video. When you kill the dog in the in the first part of the game, just to realize that it's one of Abby's closest companions in the second part of the game,
Yeah,
the emotional attachment isn't there when you kill it in the first part of the game, which is
Yeah.
exactly the reason why I didn't like anything in the first portion. If they would have swapped the second portion and the first portion, I think it would have been perfect. But
yeah, it would have been a lot better. Like
When
it
I-
would have still had flaws, but it would have been a lot better.
I think Abby's a fantastically written character. I think Ellie just got shafted in this game.
Yeah, because Ellie is Ellie in The Last of Us One was an incredible character,
One
like
of the
absolutely amazing.
best characters written.
Yeah, like she was fun. There was good emotion to it.
Hmm.
There was a lot of story to unfold about it, and then you grew this attachment, like as a player, and for me as I'm
Of
a
you too.
father. I,
As a father, yeah, I can understand that.
I'm a father, so like some people like didn't really get the whole point of the ending. They're like, wow, he that was kind of selfish of Joel. I'm like, if you think if like if you think that's selfish of him, you like me as a dad, I understand it completely. If my daughter was the only cure to an infection, they had to kill her in order to cure that infection. I I honestly would do the same thing Joel did. I would
I
lie and just say like, nope, they have another possible way. But that's just me as like a father.
Yeah. And Arcane Zero states, do you like the show they made? The show hasn't even gotten a trailer yet, I don't believe. So I didn't know that it was out yet.
Wait, is the show out? I didn't even know.
They have the casting and stuff done, but they haven't released anything on the show.
Oh, okay.
Because I think it's being made by HBO.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm okay with that.
They're doing that. They're doing the show, and they're also doing a remaster apparently. Like I don't know if they're gonna get Blue Point or something, but apparently they have a remastered version of The Last of Us One coming out, and I'm like, there's no need to do that.
No, it's already on PS4 with the remaster. It's already great.
It's already on PS5 for free
Hmm.
with
Yep,
PlayStation Plus.
yep. And one thing that I did wish that they put into it, but that's just the epic gamer in me, is that I wish that they brought back the factions multiplayer. I had a lot of fun with that. Like a lot of long hours playing that. Oh, I just came up with a question. So I have a certain thing of like, if it's the middle of summer, clouds are getting dark, rain's coming down. It's very humid. You smell the rain. It feels good. It's hot in the house.
In
Yeah,
stages like those, people like you should be burning in hell. That's an Undertale
exactly.
reference.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, trust me. Me and Disty, we have a long history of Undertale. Um, that type of weather when that weather happens, I'm like, okay, I'm taking some time out of my day. I'm gonna play some Last of Us. Is there a certain type of, I don't know, world feel, like weather or like a certain like type of day that you're like, yeah, I gotta play this certain video game on this day because it's just how it feels. I don't know if that you
October
understand that.
31st, Luigi's Mansion.
Yes,
Every year, I play Luigi's Mansion on Halloween.
that is amazing. That
Every
is
single year.
amazing. A little small gamer crime of mine. Luigi's Mansion, another game I never really been able to play. I played some of it, but it was stolen from me in school.
Hmm.
So and then just was never able to get another copy.
A lot of times, what I'll do is I have very bad trouble sleeping, so I'll play an RPG. Any RPG with a turn-based combat system helps me fall asleep very, very well.
I understand that 110%. My go-to I can't sleep game is just Binding of Isaac.
Hmm.
It usually just comes back to Binding of Isaac for me because it's just such a quick pickup for me. I have it accessible on every single system in the house. No,
Hmm.
basically, no matter where I'm standing in the house, I can access Binding of Isaac somehow.
Yeah.
All right, you have a good night, Arcane. I'm glad you could join us. But yeah, like the dark humid days. Because when I first started playing Last of Us, it
Mhm.
was middle of summer. Another weird thing about it is like when I get a bad toothache, because I have awful teeth. When I get a bad toothache, I play Last of Us because that's my comfort toothache game. Because I remember we were living at my wife's parents' house at the time in
Mhm.
a
And this is
tiny
a long
tiny
cutscene
room.
if you want to skip it.
Oh yeah. Um, how do I? There we go. So she comes home from work and she's like, "Hey, I stopped by the Red Box and I rented Last of Us." I'm like, "Oh, awesome." Well, I wasn't, "Oh, awesome." I was like, "Oh, awesome, thank you," because like my whole face is just throbbing in pain.
Mhm.
So like always like that weather, a toothache, it just reminds me of Last of Us.
I get that.
Yeah, it's just weird stuff like that. Christmas time is always an Undertale time for me.
Mhm. I try to play it at least once a year, at
Yeah,
least.
my wife sadly is not able to finish Undertale because at the time of her first like not first go through, she got the true pacifist. Um, but she
You can
is
skip this one too.
oh there we go. But she got true pacifist, and then she
Mhm.
went for her next playthrough. Um, and she was not able to finish it because during that time I got my diagnosis and I went into the hospital. So now it
Mhm.
just has like sort of a sadness to her of like that's of like I can't play this because it reminds me of when I almost lost my husband.
Mhm. And I definitely understand that.
But she wants to try to fight it at some point so she can finish it, like finish all of it. She wants to get all the endings and stuff. And my daughter's a menace, and I have not seen her spare a single creature every time she plays. Every time she plays, she starts a new game and she just starts killing things. I'm like, honey, there's a whole nother ending where you let everyone live, right? She's like, yeah, I know. My kid is just a murder machine, which kind of worries me. I'm like, how are you making friends? You can't even make friends with this frogget. What's a game that got a huge like emotional reaction out of you? Like not sad. Is there a game that made you like irrationally angry, not because it was bad, but because like something that happened in the story?
There's one. There's something that I know that there was something where I was like, this is garbage or something like that. I don't remember what it is. I need to like go look at my game collection so I can figure it out. But there was something where I was like, this is. You ever played Persona 4?
I have not. I plan on it, but I have not.
When you figure out who the killer is, it is one of the worst plot twists I have ever seen in a video game.
What?
Danganronpa V3 as well. Just the ending, I absolutely despised.
Oh, really?
Absolutely hated it, and I understand where they come from, but um, I don't know if you're ever gonna play it, but they bring up this plot points that is continuous throughout the series, and then the absolute end of the game just completely devalues everything in that story, and I don't like it.
Oh, that sucks.
Don't like it.
It always sucks. I remember my friend had that same experience with the pre-patch Mass Effect 3,
Yeah,
where it basically boiled down to which color do you like. He was a huge Mass Effect 3 fan, and like he was a huge like Mass Effect fan. He's the one that got me into it. And like I'm sitting there watching him play it, and then next thing you know, he's like, "Wow, that was fucking awful." I'm like,
I
oh, I wasn't paying attention.
I never got to play two. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
I never got to play Mass Effect 3. Loved Mass Effect 2. One of the best experiences I've had.
See, the most of Mass Effect 3 that I played is that I played the multiplayer a lot.
Mhm.
Need to make it slightly less obvious in remaster. Oh, so apparently they fixed it in the remaster of Persona 4.
Maybe because I never played Persona 4 Golden. I played Persona 4,
Yeah.
but I just despise that villain. Absolutely despise that villain because it just feels such like a cheap cop out. Like, oh, didn't see this coming, did ya? And his motives are just not well thought out in my eyes. I thought it was a cheap
Uh,
cop out, especially after how amazingly written 3 was.
See, at some point I need to play the Persona games. Like I've only played some of 5. I only made it to the second.
Madarame's, yep.
Yeah, I made it to Madarame's palace, and then my PlayStation died. So, oh, I thought I was doing something with the things there.
Yeah, you don't have to do it. It's just some nice little lore, I think.
Lore in my shoot gun game? No, no, no. All the lore I need is Green Man, shoot gun, get the girl.
Don't don't knock lore on a gun game. I love Metroid Prime.
I love Metroid. Like, I remember the Nintendo Direct for Metroid Dread. I I was ready for it to come out, like the uh the Direct,
Mhm.
and then I was like, okay, so I'm gonna be at work. I'll be walking
Yeah,
around this hospital anyway, because I used to walk around hospitals for my job collecting the sharps containers. So I was like, all right, so I'll put it on. I'll pop my phone in my pocket. I'll listen to it as I'm working. I finished my work early that day. I'm like shit. I'm like, oh, the Nintendo Direct's starting now. I'm like, you know what? I popped up my middle console. I put it on my phone, and I just popped my phone on my middle console. And I do not condone this one bit. This was a one-time thing, but I drove all the way home watching the Metroid Dread Nintendo Direct.
I played a little bit of it, just enough to get footage, but I haven't gotten the chance to play all the way through it.
Neither have I. My
We're speed running it. We're speed running this bitch.
oh yeah, let's do it. But yeah, Metroid Dread is so cool. Like I love
It's
the
so
return to
beautiful
form.
on the OLED. If you haven't played it on OLED,
See, I don't even have a Switch right now.
come
Oh, I sadly don't even have a Switch right now, which upset my daughter because she was like, I just want to play Rise. But then my buddy bought her Rise on Steam for her birthday
on.
because she is like, she's huge into Monster Hunter.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I already mentioned that. But like, I'm so yeah, you watched Brotherhood. I'm basically like, I kid myself to Hughes like a lot, except I'm not dead yet.
spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers. Eh, spoilers for what, like 15-year-old anime.
Yeah, my favorite character in Brotherhood is Riza because she's the only one who has any point of sense whatsoever, and that's what makes her so fucking funny.
Oh, there we go. That's a good segue. Okay, who is your who's your anime girl crush? And
Do what?
Persona, who's your anime girl crush? And Persona anime does not count.
Uh, I have so many answers. There's so many answers.
I was so afraid of you being like, no, I don't think about it like that. I was getting ready to cut the stream. I don't do that, weeb.
Uh, we're gonna go with Ishigami from Kaguya-sama: Love Is War.
Which one was she? I just started watching that. I'm only on like
Uh,
episode 2.
yeah, that's the depressed dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I love him, but no. Yup. No. Felix from ReZero, bruh. Felix from ReZero.
I've
Either that or Astolfo, one of the two.
yeah, I fuck with Astolfo.
No, but as far as favorite girls in anime, Kaori Miyazano, I have a strong connection with her personally, based
Yeah.
off of my past and how I grew up and stuff like that. But if I have to choose my favorites by directing my attention to the left, is there any enemies?
No, I think we're good.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're fine. So I've got Amelia from ReZero. Absolutely love her. She is fantastic.
Wow, why not Rem? Why
Because I like Amelia better.
I know nothing about ReZero. The only thing that I know is Rem.
So good. I think that's the anime that doesn't get enough attention. I think because I never hear anybody talk about it because I just don't. Everybody knows Rim and she's like an icon,
Hmm.
but I don't see anybody actively speaking about ReZero, and I love it. I think it's great.
I akin Rem to sort of like the main character of which I'm assuming she's the main character of Black Rock Shooter,
Yeah.
which is just sort of like, what I consider a wallpaper anime
Mhm.
where like, you'll see it as someone's wallpaper and they'll be like, "Oh, what's that from?" And like at least half the time they'll be like, "I don't know. Just an anime
Yeah.
girl."
Okay, I gotta remember where we go. But I like Ai Hayasaka from My Dress Up Darling. Not My Dress Up Darling. I'm getting ahead of myself. Ai Hayasaka from um Kaguya-sama. That's one of my favorite animes.
Yeah, like I said, I just started watching that. And like already Chica reminds me of my wife.
Yep. Yep. I love everybody in Kaguya-sama. They're all so good. But Ai Hayasaka. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I need some help. I need support. Okay. I love Ai Hayasaka. As far as other characters from other shows, I'm just trying to think of like what I've watched recently. Riza from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is my favorite. I like blondes. I like blondes.
Yeah,
Um,
that's fair. Like my girl from Brotherhood is definitely
Winry,
no, actually it's
Armstrong.
yep, yes. Yes. What gets me is one the lips for like the physical attraction. Two,
Yeah,
I just feel like she could just throw me against a fucking wall. I'd be like, this is fine. Good one. But yeah, I do love Winray. Winray's
yeah.
nice. You
I
can't hate Winray.
true. No, best girl in anime, fucking Anya from Spy Family.
Anya.
We protect Anya. We protect Anya from Spy Family.
Oh
Absolutely
man,
precious.
I was waiting to watch that with my wife, and until
So
yesterday when
good.
I found out that she was fucking watching it without me. So now I got the okay to start watching it because my wife started collecting the manga
It's
like a
so
while
good.
back because my wife is a huge manga person. If
Hmm.
I can point it at the bookshelf. Like, hold on, it's gonna be weird because it's a laptop, but
Yeah.
uh,
Um,
we got
I did not expect My
two
Dress Up
bookshelves over
Darling.
there.
I did not expect My Dress Up Darling to be as good as it is. That is one of the best rom coms I have ever seen.
Yeah, that's another one that my buddy wants me to watch. Uh,
It is the first two episodes. You're gonna be like, "Oh, this is just fan service." No, it is genuinely, absolutely amazing. Some of the best character development I've seen,
yeah, that's what I hear.
and it's so
I've
subtle.
only watched the first episode, not because I like watched it with like, yeah, I'm not gonna do this.
Yeah, I don't want to be in the passenger seat. I want to drive. So it's really,
Oh, fuck! I wasn't paying attention.
so it's really good.
Here, you take the chopper.
Little tiny baby chopper.
I feel like I'm a little too dangerous in the chopper.
Okay. Who else do we got? I'm trying to think of other all the anime that I've watched,
My
which is not a big list. Watch Sound Euphonium. It's so underrated and nobody talks about it.
I've never heard of it.
That's why it's just an anime about schoolgirls and bands and they're playing instruments and it's so deep. It's so emotionally cut deep and it feels so good.
See,
Kill
I
a Kill is great.
oh my god, I fucking love Kill la Kill so much. Hold on, wait, where's my wallet? Where's my wallet? I can show this because it doesn't have the numbers. So this is legitimately my actual real debit card. It doesn't have the numbers because the numbers are on the back. That is my
Goodness
debit card.
gracious.
But I ain't got no money.
I love my it's Mako. It's
Yeah.
Mako.
That's my actual real debit card.
I absolutely love everything about that.
My wife has a Spike Spiegel on hers.
hmm
Right?
I'm just trying to think of all of the waifus. Even though it's video games, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to not do video games. You said anime specifically, but
No,
Marin
fuck it.
Kitagawa, of course, from
Throw in
Jujutsu
video
Kaisen.
games. That's fine.
From video games, Zelda from Skyward Sword. I love her.
Oh yeah, she's very cute. Like as
She's
much.
very.
Oh, oh,
I just.
oh. Ah, damn it! I got stuck in the sand.
I'm very protect. Like I just want to protect
She is
and
so sweet looking. Like
she is very just so precious. Um.
I think one of my biggest like anime man crushes um would have to be Josuke Higashikata from part 4 of JoJo's.
The best answer to that question is Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh my god, yes. No, actually no. I'm not a Gojo guy. My my man crush from Jujutsu Kaisen
Is
is
Fushiguro?
my Toto.
I love Toto.
Toto is my
I
absolute
love
favorite.
Toto so much.
I literally play a monk in D&D. He is a shadow monk, and he is based off of Toto.
I laughed so hard during the Jennifer Lawrence part. That
I know.
absolutely killed me in every single sense of the way. That got me so bad.
Have you
Shinobu, I would go ahead.
have you seen the movie?
No, I have not.
Oh, it's really good. I won't spoil anything. It's really good. It's based off of Manga Zero.
I gotcha. We're gonna go with Shinobu Kocho from
Mm,
Demon Slayer.
absolutely love Shinobu.
And we're gonna go with who else do we got? Everybody shits on me. I genuinely enjoy My Hero. I love Ochako.
Yeah,
I do. Very, very much so.
yeah.
We've
Ochako's
got-
great. I like Momorozu.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yayurozu.
But,
Um,
but no, I won't shit on you for My Hero. I like My Hero. Like, is it my favorite anime? No.
I genuinely love it. I love how the world is.
Yeah.
The world is just they have they think of a lot
I
of
know.
things. He's really good at giving an expansive world and explaining like, hey, let's lightly dip into the politics because this is how it would be like in a world like that. Which is something that I think is missed a lot in superhero flicks and things like that.
Yeah, and the thing
Come
that
on,
I like
come on.
about it is that um like they have a very established like rule set for everything. Like
Mhm.
you cannot do hero stuff unless you are a licensed hero. It doesn't matter if you save the world, you still need to be punished. Like my daughter and my wife were my wife was getting my daughter to bed and they were just watching the first My Hero movie. But unfortunately, we are out of time.
I got you.
Um I have a,
I was
I have
about
a
to say
set-
we're on mission 6 of 9. I was like, are we gonna beat the game today?
Yeah. If my wife did not come out here and remind me what time it was, we probably would have. So
Yeah.
anyway,
This is a trigger area for me too because the first time I ever played Halo, I fell off right here in a warthog or a mongoose, one of the two, and it soft locked, and not soft locked, it checkpoint locked as I fell off. So
oh my god.
when I um loaded, I loaded falling into the desert. So that was fun.
But yeah, thank you so much for joining me.
Absolutely, thank you for having me.
Dude,
I know,
anytime.
yeah,
Like
I think
absolutely anytime that you want just, a getaway from having to worry about your videos and stuff, just be like, "Hey Joe, what are you doing on stream next?" I'd be like, "Well, we're
hmm
gonna you're gonna come on stream. I'm gonna kiss you on the lips, and we're gonna play some video games."
yeah, I've gotcha.
But um, but yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I'm so glad we've been able to do this, and
Yeah, it was fun to
hopefully,
just yeah, it was fun to get to just talk
yeah,
about it because I don't have that many people to talk to outside of the creator space. But it was
yeah,
also nice to just sit here and play a game. This is the most I've played a single game in months.
yeah, definitely. Anytime, and next time we do it, there'll be less stress of, you know, questions and whatever. Next time we can just, slap on a game, just enjoy ourselves.
Yeah, I gotta get footage for a game coming up and finish part of my edit tonight. I don't even know what time it is because I keep the time hidden on my computer.
Yeah, it's about
It's
midnight right
12
now for
o'clock.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll
Um,
I'll probably still be editing 4 hours from now if
if
I go
you
right back to it.
also if you ever need any game footage and you feel like you don't have the time, hit me up. If I have,
Unless you have a unless you have a DS capture card, I don't think you can help me.
I mean, I could turn my computer into a DS technically. uh,
That's what I do. I had to get my computer working for a DS for this one video. But I
yeah,
always take that into
I
consideration, so I do appreciate that.
in relation to your emulator video, I'm on that side of it's Nintendo.
hmm
I will emulate a Nintendo game in a drop of a fucking hat.
Yep,
I'm
I
not
understand
I'm
that.
not paying $60 for a game that's over 15 years old. But
Yeah,
yeah,
if it's a new game and I want to play it, I'll drop it. If not, I'll wait.
but yeah,
Like,
if you ever need any game footage, hit me up. Anything I can do to help you,
absolutely.
you know,
Um, just on when this video releases on Saturday, I want it on Reddit. That's all that I ask. I'm
I
gonna make a
I'm
push to
gonna
get it on
blast it
Reddit
out.
everywhere.
I'm gonna blast it out in many places I can. I'm gonna spread it through my stream.
I usually don't ask for much, but that. This is the one video I want to do that with.
Little fun fact is you are the only content creator on YouTube that I have actually rang the bell for on YouTube.
Thank
The
you. I
only
very
one.
much appreciate that.
But yeah, again, thank you so much for joining me. Chat, thank you all for joining us. That's been Xalem. Definitely definitely check him out on YouTube. Uh youtube.com/ Xalem, Xelem, Zexel, Zuku.
Appalachian Mountains.
Yep, Zappalachian Mountains. I will link his channel one more time. Go drop him a subscription. Check out his shit. He's got really funny stuff and really good takes. So, as always, I love you guys. Thank you again for joining me. I've been Joe Star. That's been Xalem. You guys have a good night.